let's just get right past that one real quick. Alright, there we go. Probably about time to actually begin right now. Alright, hi everyone, my name's Quimby, and we're going to be switching into game view in just a little bit. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and bop! Hello! Hello, welcome back to New Stonk City. Welcome back to, you know, the grand old city of progress and power, I guess. Getting into what we're planning on doing today, here, I'm gonna do my thing where I walk around backwards. I just like that. The plan for today, oh chat. Well, here's the thing. We made a discovery on Saturday, a very, very suspicious discovery, that the cowboys have somehow managed to gain access to, hi Lulak, hi, welcome. The cowboys have somehow managed to gain access to literacy and reading and knowledge and stuff. And who is it that controls literacy in this area? That's right, the Woolsworths. One of my closest allies, we're switching out of F5 because I don't want to be in it anymore. One of my closest allies, the Woolsworths. If they've been giving information to, the cowboys, then that is a clear betrayal of our terms of alliance. Hi Dewan, hi. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all had a good weekend. Hope that was lovely for you. So today the plan is we're going to investigate the Woolsworths and see if we can find some evidence of treachery. We burned down the, you know, society of cowboys that we found. So hopefully we'll be able to trace the funds from there back to Paper Plains and, you know, find some sort of scramble going on, as it were. But just outside of like the whole plot stuff, it's great and Monday here. Oh, it's Monday for me too. Yeah, I hope that the weekend was good for you guys. I was just chilling over the weekend. I like crashed hard after work on Saturday and just kind of stayed crashed the entire weekend. But we're back now. We're back and it's all good and happy. Hello everyone. Greetings to the villagers and also chat too. You know, gotta say hi to the people. Sorry, I just noticed that I'm low on iron and it's bothering me, so we're gonna go fix that. Let's head over to the flower farm and see if there's any, you know, some waste product from the flower production process that could possibly result in us getting things. Our weekend is Friday and paying attention. Ah, I see. So it's, so it was not over the weekend last time I saw it. Oh, I'm bad with time zones and stuff. And I hope it was a good Sunday for you then, at the very least. Can I please? There we go. There we are. Oh boy. And here I thought that we'd be done with treachery after the whole, you know, stuff that happened with Sir Piggington, but in all honesty, it was probably a bit foolish of me to think that we would, you know, actually be done with that and have allies that we could trust anymore. You know, it's his milk challenge empty. Yeah, I have no clue where Mr. Mook is. He's usually here, but he isn't right now, I guess. But that's alright. That's alright if Mr. Mook can just not be here if he desires. Hey, there he is! There's Mr. Mook. Aw, chat, we got him. We really got him. Hi there. Hi, Mr. Malouk. Today we are investigating the treachery of the Woolsworths. Just kind of quiet today? Oh, that's chill. You're like Joe. Just silently watching over us. Just looking at the entire village and seeing everything. Chat, I was reading up on like villager, I don't know, things, and I may need to make some adjustments to the way I've been running my village for the population and stuff. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that, but for now it is sleep times. For now it is time to be asleep. The Woolsworth treachery needs to be addressed if it really is them. Yeah, no, I really don't want to jump to any conclusions because, you know, we've been working with them for so long, and you would think that they'd be trustworthy at this point. Why do I have map number 6 in here? Oh, chat, at some point I need to clear out my chests. I was sorting some stuff from our adventures that we've been on, and I've just got a lot of stuff in here that needs to be moved to the actual storage space up in there. But that's fine. That's something we don't need to deal with right now. We can hold off on that until the future. Oh boy, I just have a lot of things. But first things first, we need to go talk to the Woolsworths. I don't want to outright accuse them of betrayal, because I feel if first of all, if they're not, if they haven't been working with the cowboys, then that's an easy way to make them aware that that I know what they've been up to. But then just second of all, if they aren't working with the cowboys, I don't want them to think that I've been mistrusting them, because there's no point in, you know, destroying an alliance to try to figure out the alliance needs to be destroyed. Oh, the machinations of the sheep mafia, chat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling great, Mr. Mook. You do not want to cross the mafia again. Remember the last time you were in debt? Yeah. Yep, I remember that very not fondly. Oh, the Woolsworths are good allies, but they sure do have a way of getting their claws into you. Not good times, New Stunk City. Not good times, New Stunk City. Alright, well, there's paper planes. Okay, here we go. At least the sugarcane is going. Why is there an airplane flying overhead? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's airplane noises for sure. Alright. We gotta be casual about this, chat. We can't, you can't take anything too quickly. You can't be too on guard about it. So let's just go have a quiet, calm conversation with the Woolsworths. Why is this door open? Anyway. Anyway. Here we go. Hello. Pardon me. Excuse me. Madam Woolsworth? Mrs. Woolsworth? I'm mostly here for a social call. It's been a while since we've really talked business together, and I wanted to see how you two were doing. Hi. Hello. Pardon me, I need to speak with the Woolsworths. And, oh gosh, in particular, I wanted to talk about our business deals. You know, New Stunk City has really been thriving lately. What with the flower farms production and all of our new business deals, we're really doing well. The railroads are honestly kind of popping off. I wanted to ask about your business. You know, just as good friends do, as allies do. I mean, of course I understand that you can't go into the specifics of it, but just if you had any sort of information, like, I don't know, I'm not really going for anything in particular, I just wanted to see how you guys are doing. No, I understand that you're busy, I understand, let me just, I'll leave you to it then. Chat, that was sketch as heck. Oh, hi, Gold. Hi, welcome. Yeah, the sheep just kind of showed up there. It's like how the Piggingtons and Mr. Milkboy just kind of showed up in the houses. Yeah, it's kind of weird because sheep can't normally go through doors, but sometimes they're just in there. But anyways, chat, that was really kind of dodgy. They did not want to give me any information about what they were doing. I mean, it's not enough to go off of, certainly, but I mean, I think that's probably grounds for a more intense investigation. How about you? Just maybe, just a little more in-depth of study. When the heck did you get a burger? Oh, it's part of a texture pack that someone made for me. The cooked steak is now hamburger. I mean, they usually put the cards close to the chest anyway. They do. They do. But I don't know, just the speed in which they wanted to get me out of there seemed a bit off. What else changed? Oh, let's see. The totems of undying are frogs. Guests are Karens. Guest tiers are now Karen tiers. Cooked chicken is now Chicky Nuggies. Milk is now chocolate milk. I think that's mostly the gist of it. I think you're building that, when we have them. Wongs? I'm not exactly sure what that one is. Yeah, it was pretty nice of them. They were like, here, I'm gonna make this thing for you. And I said, okay. Anyways, chat, I'm thinking maybe we go see if we can find information a bit closer to the source. You know, someone who's willing to talk for the right price, if you know what I mean. I just bopped my mic with my nose. That was weird. Let's go talk to prison guard. Prison guard. Come on. There we are. Anyways, prison guard. Do you have the goods? Oh, I got the goods. We are ready to talk to prison guard. You should still be over here. Yes, there we are. Hey, hello, prison guard. I just had I had a few questions about the way things have been running around here. Just was a little curious about some things. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm entirely willing to make it worth your time. Oh boy. Mr. Milkboy, Mr. Milkboy is dead and gone to one. Sorry, I mean, I've taken his son as my protege, but I killed his wife and other son, so, you know, that's chill. I'm going to find the download. Okay. Alright. Prison guard. I was just a bit curious about if you've noticed anything suspicious with the flow of funds in this area lately. I mean, in particular, has there been any sort of scramble to, I don't know, maybe cover some things up? No, for sure, payment up front. There you are. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, prison guard. I won't bother you anymore. Might go back here for old time's sake. Oh, chat, I remember this place. But anyway. Okay, so chat, at least we've got more information now. At least we know that the Woolsworths have definitely been doing something in this past little time. Something super secretive that they've been keeping hidden from prison guard and the other people of the paper planes. I mean, it could just be another secret prison or something. But chat, I'm thinking it may be something a little bit more, off the books, let's say. I want a tropical fish, hold on. Aw, Mayor's first major political assassination. Who the memories. Aw, yeah, just my first political assassination. It was so fun. What have we got here? Triggerfish. Interesting. Are you just a cod or are you something else? Oh, you're something else. Okay. I desire a tropical fish chat. What can I say? Alright, well, I think we're gonna spend the night in Paper Plains and then head back to New Stonk City and maybe, maybe see if we can, I don't know, get a look at their, shipping logs or something. Actually, maybe we shouldn't head back to New Stonk City then. Let's go with the flow of the story. The prison guard really loved it. Prison guard really loves being given bribes. Prison guard really says, he said, "Oh, you're going to bribe me? That's so kind, thank you." You're welcome, prison guard. Can I just sleep, please? Can I sleep? Can I sleep? Yeah! I'm gonna say the unfunny word if I don't get the funny link so I can eat fake nugs. Oh, I don't think... Okay, so, Austin Pizza said that they'd make it available to people soon, but I'm not sure how that progress is going for them. If there's anything prison guard loves more than bribes, it's bribes he can also eat. So true, bestie, so true. Yeah, I know that Austin Pizza was like, I'll make this available to people, but I just don't know when they're planning on doing that. I say part of the word, aw. Oh no, what's... Oh. Careful, Gold, careful. Don't want to be too unfunny. Being unfunny is kind of cringe. Imagine not being funny. I would have an existential crisis. D. That's what you will say? Okay, you can say D. Okay. Dorian's, no, sorry, because that's cringe. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for not being cringe. I appreciate it. There's one other person that I kind of want to talk to while we've got, you know, the time. You say little chats, please. It's Dab. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm really glad that no one said it. I'm glad that you came close but never actually said the word. That would be, if anyone had actually said the word, I think we probably would have had to kick them out because that would have been pretty unfunny. Jimmy Milk Boy. Long time no see. I hope you've been feeling well lately. I've been talking with your nephew a lot. He's a good kid. Anyways, Jimmy, according to our arrangement, I just like to call in a little tiny bit of a favor. I need you to get me access to Paper Plains shipping logs. I want to know what they're sending and where. All right? And listen, I'll give you payment. I'll give you some payment up front. There'll be more of this when you're done. All right? There you are. I'll be back. I'll be back and be ready to talk to me when you are. When I am. Oh gosh. But yeah, no, I'm so glad that no one actually said the unfunny word, because, gosh, that would have been unfortunate. Alright. So now we just gotta probably stall for time until Jimmy can actually get his work done. Let's see, is there anyone else we can talk to while we're here? Well, I mean, I guess we could inspect the, you know, industrial sector, see if there's been anything suspicious being moved out and about over there. Let's go take a look. Let's see if there's something that we're missing. Oh, chat. For those of you who were there for the road trip Saturday, do you remember that snow village we found? That was cool. That was really, really cool. In both temperature and actual, like, awesome levels. Anyways, I'll stop. I will cease and desist. I'm sorry. Alright. So here we have the industrial sector of Paper Plains. Things look pretty normal out here. Except, hold on, just a thought. Just a thought. If Paper Plains is actually supplying books and other materials to the cowboys, then there's probably something up they've probably been working with the cow populations, huh? Cease and desist. Cease and desist. It's like a stop, go away kind of thing. It's usually used in like it's usually used in legal terms, like yeah, stop and count, continue to do things. Yeah, it's oftentimes they'll be in like a restraining order or something, like just cease and desist. All right, but let's maybe go check out the cow population. I mean, cow population seems to be pretty high. So at first glance, that kind of looks like no one's been messing with it. But on the other hand, that could also mean that they're messing with it and trying to cover their tracks. Wait, hang on. Hang on just a second. Just a hot minute here. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm not seeing it out here, but if you recall, hang on just a sec. There was some broken sugarcane out at the city. I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier, but the like small pond that's the sugarcane area, it was like entirely mowed down. Just completely on one block. Oh yeah, copyright is also a cease and desist one. That'll do it. Yeah. Okay, but chat, would you look at that? What? Entirely mowed down area of sugarcane. Cow population at higher than is normal. That feels like a cover-up. I guess yeah, the only thing missing then is the squid, like squid ink and stuff. And would you look at that? No squids, really. I mean, I know that there were a bit of squids earlier, but for a river like this, we can probably assume that there would usually be a higher squid population. So then they just need, like, feathers, right? And on that thought process, they've been receiving shipments from Bread City. Because the yellow line, that's their link to Bread City. Empty chest, which, you know, we can't tell exactly what was in it, but that's probably where Jimmy Milkboy's gonna come through. This is feeling very suspicious to me. Yeah, it's just all lining up. The lack of sugarcane, the imports from Bread City, the cows and everything. I mean, chat, I really don't want the Woolsworths to have been working against us, but like, I mean, this is seeming pretty clear, right? Wait, who's your information broker? Bobbert the sheep. Bobbert the sheep. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that. Because, ooh, oh, Mr. Mook. I want to check in with them before jumping to any conclusions. I mean, yes, but also consider Bobbert is a sheep and therefore may be loyal to other sheep. I mean, to be fair, Bobbert does usually do a pretty good job of keeping neutral about things, but I don't know. I don't know, chat. Seems a bit off. Let us eat this hamburger. But we'll talk to them. Give Jimmy a bit more time to work. And there's Joe, just off in the distance. Our giant skeleton friend. Just vibing. Just living his best life. Just being a good little skeleton man. Okay, but serious time. Serious time, let's go talk to Bobbert. Wonder if you can give them something they want, like a grass block? You're right. Bobbert doesn't have access to grass, which has kept his coat from growing these long years. And that could be seen as like, I don't know, a sign of weakness among the sheep. You're right, Mr. Moon. That could be some very good leverage. let's go have a chat with our resident information broker. See if he wants to, I don't know, tell us anything. Okay, but first we gotta make it to the blacksmiths to pick some stuff up. Maybe they'd like to have their wool back even just for a while. Very, very true. Alright. We'll start with the normal bribe. And if that doesn't work, we'll go to the grass block. Okay. Bobbert. Hello. Hope you're doing well this fine morning. Listen, Bobbert. I know that you and I have an arrangement, and we work pretty well together. You know, I come talk to you, you tell me what I want, I give you your payment, which I've got it, by the way. But, I'm looking for something maybe a bit more intense today. And I probably need to go sleep. I'll talk with you in the morning. Listen, I'll give you time to talk with your people, gather your resources. But listen, I want to know if the Woolsworths have been working with any outside forces. You know, any groups outside of the tri-state area. I'll come talk to you again in the morning. And I hope you'll have some answers for me. Alright. That should be something to get their little brain moving, get their little network happening. Alright. Hopefully this is gonna work. I'd feel absolutely ridiculous if Bobbert just knew nothing. Bobbert, hello. Have you had the time to get what you need? Yeah, sure, we can do payment up front. I know that's a deal. What have you got? Really? I mean, I know that I know that they've got shipments everywhere. I want to know specifically if the Woolsworths have been dealing with any cowboys. Would you happen to know anything about that? Playing hard to get, I see. Alright, that's fine. I have something that you could be a bit more interested in. Do you see what I've got right here, Bobbert? That's right. It's a grass block. Enough grass to get you your coat back. I know you don't want to get on the bad side of the Woolsworths. But I will give you this grass block. I'll put it down right here if you can tell me something. What'll it be, Bobbert? Deal or no deal? Information or no information? That's what I thought. Alright. It's been a pleasure working with you. Enjoy yourself. See you, Bobbert. Okay, Bobbert says he doesn't have a lot, but he knows that some eyes have seen cowboy delegations approaching paper planes for the past little bit. And they've not been automatically pushed away. Which I know about you, chat. But that's feeling like confirmation. That feels like confirmation that the Woolsworths are not exactly being the most, I don't know, close of allies with us right now. Okay, let's, why do I never have any blocks on me? We're gonna put this fish away because the fish deserves it. Alright, ready? Bah! Yeah! They are such friends, chat. Look at them. They are good little fish. Okay, anyway. Anyway, now that we've now that we've had our fish moment. Time to head back to paper planes. Jimmy Milkboy should have had enough time to look at the shipping records by now, and should have something concrete to give us. They're just very good. Maybe I should bone meal the ground for them or something. The duality of man chat, just me being like, oh, the Woolsworths have betrayed us. This is, oh my gosh, I can't believe that they're actively like going against me and blah, blah, blah. But then also, look at the fish, smiley face. They're just so sweet and friendly, and they're just in the tank together. It's fine. I'm fine. I just like fish, chat. What can I say? Alright. Back to business, though. Back to being a big old burly force of nature businessman. Why would the Woolsworths want to work with the cowboys, though? That's my main question. We're seeing a lot of evidence that they are, but still don't have a lot of reason as to why they would do that. Have they been offered something by the cowboys? Or is it actually a direct attack against me? Cowboy delegations? Cowboy delegations. Every time I've seen cowboy delegations, they've just been trying to steal my agriculture. But apparently, Woolsworths looked at that and then did a bit more. What did the Woolsworths care about? Well, we know they care about, like, money and stuff. That's for sure. Money, books, more money, power, money. I mean, but there's absolutely no way that the cowboys somehow got the funds together to bribe the Woolsworths into working with them, right? Like, where would the cowboys, sorry, even get those kinds of funds? They don't even have, like, I don't know, agriculture economic systems or something. They'd have to figure out, like, agriculture and trade and stuff and then talk to the Woolsworths, but that doesn't make sense if they learned agriculture and trade from the Woolsworths. I don't know, I get the feeling that we're missing something here. Like, we're getting pieces of the entire picture, but just the entire thing is still out of sight. Anyway, let's talk to Jimmy Milkboy. Let's see what he's up to. I am running through my wheat stores so quickly, but that's fine. It's for a good cause. Elon Musk. Oh my gosh, chat. I can't believe that Elon Musk traveled back to 1875 in my Minecraft world to give a bunch of cowboys the funds that they need to purchase the tools to become a civilization. I can guarantee that that's a sentence that has never been said before. I can guarantee that at no point in this life has anyone ever before said that Elon Musk traveled to 1875 in a Minecraft world to give cowboys the funds to purchase supplies necessary for civilization. Not again. Aw, Elon Musk, just... that guy with his funding cowboys and other expeditions. Anyway. Excuse me. Jimmy Milkboy. That's right. Do you have what I asked for? Do you have the goods, TM? Interesting. Awesome. Okay, well, yeah, no, thank you so much for your services. I'm glad that you're still willing to abide by our deal. Here's your payment, as always. And I will take a look at that. Okay. Alright. Look, chat, we've got a book full of shipping records given to us by Mr. Milkboy. Look at that! This book that we were given by Jimmy Milkboy that will tell us everything that we want to know. I didn't prepare shipping records in advance. Don't sue me. Anyway, if we look at these shipping records that are obviously in my hand, then it looks like there have been a lot of lots of books and stuff exiting paper planes recently. Lots of literacy materials, as well as several shipments of seeds. Chat, that's feeling like agriculture. That's feeling like agriculture, literacy, and civilization. And I think that's it. I think that's all the proof that we need. Between Bobbert's information that we got and the stuff we got from Jimmy Milkboy, I think that we can declare... Oh, chat, we can declare the Woolsworths official traitors to the cause. I'm gonna drink some water because I haven't done that yet. What about the motive? I know they're involved now, but why? That is a good question. You're right, we haven't figured that one out yet. I can't just go up to them and say, hey, why have you guys betrayed me for the cowboys? I mean, unless I can? Right? I mean, hold on. Let's think about this. We know that the Woolsworths are really loyal to pretty much just like money and stuff. If we wanted to, I bet if I had like enough leverage on my side, I could legitimately just ask them what they're up to, and they might tell me. I mean, they may even admire you for your forwardness. That's true. That's very true. Here, I gotta check something real quick if that's gonna be the case. I wonder. Okay, chat. What I'm thinking we could give them is maybe another librarian, maybe. Because I think most of the librarians in town have been leveled up fully. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're all master librarians. But, they may think it's useful to have, you know, another librarian under their thumb. Oh gosh, chat, what if I offer them to get a new member of their village, as it were? I'm sure nothing would ever go wrong with that. And that's ethical, right? You can always just offer people new citizens and have that be alright. Hello, in exchange for information, I will give you a new citizen. They have lots of librarians. You know what they don't have? Oh, what don't they have? I'm interested. I'm listening. Hold on just a sec. Okay, sorry, I just, Wait. There's a child right there. Chat, there's a child in the village. Lots of librarians plus one more librarian. See, that's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking, Mr. Malouk. Like, sure, they've got librarians, but did they have another librarian? I don't think so. Where did that cat go? Wait, where's the kitty? I went to get fish for the kitty. Where's the kitty cat? Oh, I think we lost the kitty cat. Oh, no. Oh wait, kitty cat. Let me love you. Come here. You'll like it, I promise. Hi. Oh, hello, darling. It's a cat, chat. We've got a cat. Okay. Anyway, now that I've figured that out, yeah, what if I just pop on over to New Stonk City real quick? Here, let's even take the Elytra, pick up some potatoes, and then, you know, like, mysteriously have another member of the village show up. Ivory Jupiter? Oh no! The white cat form of Ebony Neptune. Okay, we can name the cat Ivory Jupiter. That's a good name. That's a very good name for a kitty. Good name for a kitty. For a pretty kitty cat. Anyway. Aerial acrobatics. Alright, we've got potatoes and we've got a name tag for Ivory Jupiter. Where is Ivory Jupiter? Oh, I probably left Ivory Jupiter behind in Paper Plains. Alright. We've got Ivory Jupiter. I can spell. Anyway. Now that we've got a name tag for Ivory Jupiter and we've got potatoes for, you know, a deal, I'm sure nothing will go wrong with this ever. Oh yeah, Ivory Jupiter was definitely out of render distance there. Sorry about that, kitty. Sorry about that, kitty, 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 cat. Whee! Whee! There you are, Ivory Jupiter. Come here, sweetheart. Ivory Jupiter. There you are. What a silly kitty. Ivory Jupiter. Oh. Anyway, time to go talk to the Woolsworths. Hello, Mrs. Woolsworth. Mrs. Woolsworth. This is not the right music for this. Ivory, the familiar political. Oh boy. Is that political familiar political? Let's go for that. Hey, you two. I wanted to talk to you about something pretty serious. I know you're fairly busy right now. But, just out of curiosity, why would you betray our deal for the cowboys like that? You know? I mean, there's no use hiding it. I've found your shipping logs. I've tracked down all the things. I know that you guys are involved. And don't worry, I'm not expecting this information for free. I've got here the materials to get you another librarian, which I know is something you're constantly interested in. So, tell you what, you give me the information I asked for, I give you another librarian. What are your thoughts? Okay, all right, yeah, no, interesting. Let me know. A patron? A patron of the cowboys? No, come on. Everyone in the civilized world knows that the cowboys need to be left alone and have no interference and no information given to them. You're telling me that someone really gave the cowboys the resources to bribe you guys? What kind of person has that sway, that the sheer riches for that? Because I know you guys don't bribe cheap. Especially for something like cowboys. Well, no, I don't expect you to know. You know what, thank you for your time. Thank you so much for your time and energy, but the only unwealthy enough to bribe them? Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's what I thought too. I thought... Because who else could even have that kind of money? So we thought. Yeah, it's not looking good for me here. I probably better wait until sunset when they're all gathered for that. Okay, okay, chat, let's think. Let's try and think about this logically and not just, you know, go off harebrained on random theories. People rich enough to bribe the Woolsworths, they've got to have a lot of money, like unhealthy amounts of money. They've also have to have some way to get in contact with the cowboys without contact being immediately hostile. So we're looking at someone who either has a lot of charisma, a lot of force, and definitely an absolutely insane amount of riches. But who could that be? I mean, I can't think of anyone in New Stonk City who could do that. And as far as I knew, I was the only major player in the business world across most of the tri-state area. Quinby alert. Me? You think that I am the patron? That's the short list. And the long list, that's the list. List of people wealthy enough to bribe the Woolsworths and to get the cowboys to work with them. Quinby alert. But clearly it's not me. Like, I wouldn't have done it myself. Are we dealing with some sort of new player? Some sort of offshoot group? I think we're gonna need to do some investigation. Some investigation and research and work. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of potatoes at them. Would you like more? I can give you more. Feels like any new players would be pretty public with their rise to wealth. I mean, yeah, I remember when I was first having my rise to wealth, it was pretty obvious that I was, you know, earning some things. Hello, CNR Pro. Hi. Sounds a bit like it's some old money coming to the scene somehow. Yeah, no, you're right about that. It's got to be someone who's got the funds to begin with. They can't have accumulated the funds as they go. So some old money with a lot of money and maybe an interest in politics. I'm not too sure about that one. Wait, yeah? Ad? Oh, ads. I dislike ads. I think ads are the bane of my existence. Is there another ivory Jupiter over there? Oh my gosh, chat. I've got one fish. Let's see if this will work. Come here. I've got one fish. I've got one singular fish. Oh, you don't want to go down there. I mean, unless you do. Don't look like you're doing too well right there. What if we just... What if we just come back? Oh, wait, but I don't want to... Oh, I don't want to put another one over it, because then if I break it, then the sand would collapse and probably kill us all. Come back. What are we doing? I was, Wait, sorry, I didn't understand that last one. What is your... in real MC? In real, like, Minecraft? There's a child in my bed. Anyway. Burger. Oh, the burger, it's cooked steak. It is cooked steak. It's a texture pack made for me by Awesome Pizza 25. And it's really funny. Oh, there's a man in the water. Excuse me, man. Are you capable of exiting the water? Are you capable of getting out, sir? What is raw steak? It's just raw steak. It just turns into hamburger when it is cooked. Hold on, I wish for more fish for that cat. Can you perish? Perish. Thank you. And you too, perish. Yeah, there we are. Oh, I got bone meal from that. Chat, let's play the game. Is 2 fish gonna be enough for this? Let's figure it out. Can't because he's stuck. Waterman. That man will simply live in the water from now on. Chat, that iron golem will now be Waterman. A man who lives in, surprise you guessed it, the water. Alright, come here. What? Oh, come on. Please, I've got one more. Oh, come on. Please. Come here. Come on. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come on. This cat is quite nimble. Which is surprising for a cat that got stuck in a hole yesterday, but you know, that's fine. Fishing with rod, it's 100% not enough. It was enough for Ivory, it's enough for Ivory Jupiter. Okay. Oh. Ivory Jupiter really just said, "No, I am your only kitty." Oh. Thanks, Ivory Jupiter. You're a gem. All right, we can let the other cat go if you're that set on being my only kitty out here. She's crying. No, I think she was purring a bit earlier. Aww. Okay. All right, we can leave the other kitty alone if you feel that strongly about it. All right. Anyways, time to turn a child into a librarian. Let me make a lectern. Ivory Jupiter. Sorry, hiccup. Ivory Jupiter took one look at the other cat and said, "No. No. I am your cat." Let's see. I probably shouldn't have used all my potatoes yesterday. I mean, I bet I could make some bread maybe, but I'm out of wheat pretty much. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Look at me. I am your kitty now. Ooh, oh, we're getting a stretch. I'm not really feeling like doing any specific stretch today, so let's just take a little standing up break, if that's alright with you guys. So, I'm gonna be standing up. You can go ahead and stand up. Just like shift around, get some blood flowing back in your limbs. I'm like on tiptoes, moving my knees up and down so that my legs are like moved around. Go ahead and like reach up if you want, reach down if you want, whatever works. That's probably a good stretch. I'm feeling that. Yeah, thank you so much for the stretched one. I really appreciate it. That is very nice. Alright, so we've gotten the stretch. Time to get another librarian. I guess I could harvest this wheat over here. I could pick this up if I wanted to. Let's replant that. It'll get 2 bread. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure there's another one out over here. Right, there's another wheat farm. Yes, there is. Why does my head spin after stretch? Probably because sometimes when you are sitting for a while and then you like stand up and stretch and stuff, your head just kind of rushes a little bit, and it's like, whoa, well, I wasn't expecting that. That seems a bit intense. Why are we stretching and standing up and stuff? Would you like this bread? Would you like this bread? Would you like this bread? Would you like this bread also? Grow up, child. Child, you grow up. Simply become an adult. Become an adult, child. Here, I've got some bones in here. Let's make some bone meal. Hopefully that's enough. But yeah, sometimes head just says, "Ah, why are blood now? Because stretch." And that's just how it goes. Alright. Let's feed this child more bread. Feed child bread. Feed child bread. And yeah, let's go over here and pick some up. When the child won't grow up. When the child won't grow up to be forced into a life of being a librarian to satisfy your political traders. Hashtag just Quinn Bee things. Like, you know, just I'm simply looking out for the child, trying to do its best for them / me. Mostly me, but kind of them. Sometimes it is best for child. Mostly, I want a worker. Whoop. There we are. Alright. Let's go feed the child. The child. Where did the child go? Hey, would you like that bread? Excuse me, child. Pardon me, child. Eat that bread. Eat that bread too. Eat that bread too. Eat the bread. Yeah! Child has consumed bread. Hopefully that'll be enough for something, I guess. Child, eat the bread. Child, consume. Oh, Ivory Jupiter. He is a dwarf. Oh no, full-grown child, but just a dwarf. I could see it. When are you gonna grow up? Huh? When are you just gonna grow up? We're all waiting for it. Alright, that's how you want to play it. That's cool. That's fine. That's chill. I have even more bones. How many bones do I actually have? Is that all? Awesome. Don't have that many bones, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Dark joke? Go for it. Let's hear the dark joke. I may shut it down if it's too dark, but if it's not too dark, then sure, whatever. Bread to feed the child, so the child will grow up and then become a librarian for me. This is normal and not at all concerning. You shouldn't be worried about this at all. I need a bit more bone meal. Huh. I feel that. I feel that, sir. A child. That log had a child. Have you guys heard that? The bad lip reading song where it's seagulls. That's all. Just seagulls. Okay. I've got 1 bone meal. I've got 1 bone meal and I need 2 wheat. This is oh. Hello. Alright. I've got 1 bone meal and I need 1 wheat. Music suddenly becomes very triumphant. Thanks, music. I'm glad that you believe in me. Okay, that was fun. Alright, I've got enough wheat for 4 more bread. Oh, doctor, I'm just so nervous. This is my first operation. Doctor, don't worry, mine too. Oh. Oh boy. I mean, oh gosh. Theoretically, that could be okay. That could be okay. Because if it's just the doctor's first time actually, like, performing the operation, but the doctor has, like, observed operations, then that's fine. That's alright. That's nothing to worry about. Eat the bread. Become an adult. That bread was for you. Where are you going? Oh, don't play on the tracks. Child, you better not be going out there and playing on those railroad tracks. You better not. You better not be playing on the tracks. Eat the bread. Eat the bread. I'll have you eat the bread in the morning. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Just eat the bread in the morning and it'll be okay, and hopefully you'll grow up and I'll be able to turn you into a librarian. That's normal things. Never break someone's heart, they only have 1. As opposed to their kidneys. People generally have 2 kidneys, which means that you can break 1 and they will be absolutely fine. Well, maybe not absolutely fine. That's not, child. You're not one of my dads. Oh. Hey, Dark Gamer's here! Hello, hello, hello! Pick the bones instead, they have 206 of them. Yeah? So hi Dark Gamer! I'm trying to turn a child into a librarian. What if the child turned into an adult right here, and then was trapped in this room? That would be an experience for sure. For sure would be one of the experiences. Yep. But hi Dark Gamer, how you doing? Hope you are doing well. I'm doing pretty alright. I'm trying to deal with a child, but that's fine. Oh gosh then. Oh, it's been forever since I've made a lectern. I used to have this memorized. Lectern. I need to make a bookshelf. That would make sense. No, wait, I know how to make a bookshelf. Should I do frogs? If you want to do frogs, feel free to do frogs. That would be absolutely alright. I need one more. I need one more log. One more set of planks. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, chat. Live your dreams. Yeah, live your dreams. And if your dreams happen to include frogs, well, who am I to judge? My dreams also include frogs. Frogs are just very good. Frogs are very good. Today's frog sponsored by Dark Gamer. Yo! Okay. You know, we're even gonna get that on screen. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, chat. Frogs brought to you by Dark Gamer. Okay, now ready? Frogs. Ah, there they go. There they go. Oh, I love the frogs so much. Frog pog, frog berry pog. They're just going. They're just being the frogs. That's so good. That's so very good. Alright, well, thank you so much for the frogs, Dark Gamer. It always brightens my day when frogs happen, so I appreciate it so much. Alright. Frog pog, in fact. Can you tell me what does pog mean? So pog refers to a face that people make. It's with it's like open mouth in positive surprise. It's like you're going, oh, kind of vibe. And it, I believe it originated from like a commercial that someone did about things, but now it just kind of refers to, you know, when something cool happens. Let's just put that there, and then eventually when a child grows up, they'll probably move out over here. Used to mean play of the game. Oh yeah. That's, I don't want that there. I want that. Let's put this in the Master Librarian's library. Yeah, it also does mean play of the game. It used to refer to play of the game, now it refers to both play of the game and the face that people make. Alright. Well, theoretically, when we get a full-grown adult child, we will get another librarian. Cool. It has evolved into slang where instead of saying that play was the play of the game, or that person was the player of the game, it means awesome or great. Yeah, that's good. The child has grown up. Become a librarian. Become a librarian. Become a librarian. Become a librarian. Yeah, no, you're so close. You're so close. Just this way. Just this way. Come on. No, come on. Here, I'll put the lectern down again, and we'll hopefully get more interest. What's worse than biting into an apple and discovering a worm? Oh, what is worse than biting into an apple and discovering a worm? Biting into a worm and discovering an apple? Oh my gosh. That does not bear thinking about. Listen here. Just go become a librarian. Oh, come on, it's not that hard. It is not that difficult. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, I'm gonna need this back. You'll be fine. Biting into an apple and discovering half a worm? Ooh. You know, you weren't wrong. That certainly is worse than biting into an apple and discovering a worm. Where has the grown person? Okay, there we are. Hey, you! I'm gonna lead you this way. Follow me. Follow me this way. Come with me. Come over here. Come follow me over this way. Follow me. Follow me. Do you just not want to be in the same room or something? Try right there. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. If this takes too long to get something useful, we'll move on to something else, but, I mean, we've fulfilled our end of the deal for the Woolsworths, right? At the very least, we've gotten them another librarian in exchange for the information that they gave, so really I could just leave this guy here if I wanted to. You know what, I will deal with you later. I will talk with that guy, not right now. Can I? Thank you. I would like to get in. Okay. So, now that we've fulfilled our deal with the Woolsworths, I think it's time we head back to Newstong City and see if we can figure out if we can learn who this mysterious patron is that gave the cowboys the funds that they needed to bribe them. Let's just let's leave Ivory Jupiter here. Ivory Jupiter can be our cat in Paper Planes. Come here, Ivory Jupiter. Come here, Ivory Jupiter. Ivory Jupiter. Ivory Jupiter, come on, come here, come here, come here. Ivory Jupiter. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Oh, so sneaky. What a very sneaky kitty to sit on top of this chest. You know, that's so sneaky of you. Be a good kitty, okay? Stay out here. Alright, we got him. Is Ivory Jupiter male, female, or non-binary? I'm thinking female for Ivory Jupiter. She just gives me very feminine vibes. She's just a pretty kitty. She's a very pretty little kitty. I mean, I guess Ivory Jupiter could be male because Ebony Neptune is female. But I don't know. Ivory Jupiter just gives me feminine vibes, so we're gonna go female. Imagine if you're in a public toilet. Okay. I don't like imagining this, but I've been told to imagine this, so I guess I have no choice now. Oh, hey Joe. What's up? My imagination has been told to do a thing, and as I am a slave to my imagination, I must obey. Alright, so we're... okay. Public toilets are sure something else. It's sure something, and that's pretty much where I'm going to leave that there. Just for sure something. Alright, well, okay. So chat, I'm gonna pull out some signs out here after I clear my inventory a bit. We're gonna pull out some signs and we're gonna do a good old-fashioned, you know, place down signs and try to figure out what the heck is happening around here. I'm a bit lost, please help kind of thing. You know? I have no space in my chests. Someday I will go through and sort these, but today is not that day. Today is certainly not the day. Chat, why did I go through and sort my chests on the day that I'm trying to figure out which mysterious patron gave the cowboys enough money to bribe the Woolsworths? One of these things is clearly more important. It'll be okay, there'll be someone with the same condition and we will sing. You know, that's not a bad philosophy in life. If you're ever in a public toilet and there's no toilet paper, just find a friend to sing with. I mean, it makes sense to me. I think that's chill. Ooh, I should also turn these golden nuggets into... Actually, no, you know what I'm gonna do with these golden nuggets? I have 1 carrot. I want more carrots. Chat, confession time. Confession time. I would like to, I want to do more stuff with ocean monuments because I know where so many are. And so I'm kind of stocking up supplies for some night vision and water breathing potions. You have to try out Roblox Bed Wars. I've never played Roblox, so that would be pretty difficult for me. We'll head over to Bread City proper for sleeping because it's pretty late. You're bad with PvP? Oh gosh, I've never tried PvP. Is there more perfect time to sing sea shanty? Just kidding, it's always a perfect time to sing sea shanty. I don't know any sea shanties. I don't know. Actually, no, I do. Wait, I know like 2 sea shanties, I think. I know the one that's like, I don't know the words, but I know the one that's like, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Da, ba, da, 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 and it's time for us to leave her. That's pretty much all I know of it. Yeah, so chat, fun fact, I've pretty much never done PvP ever in my life. I know, it's so surprising considering how clearly good I am at everything in this game. I've never done it. I guess technically if you count the times that Sai and I were messing around when he was out here, that could technically count as PvP, but I was about to, but now I can fight. But now you need to play. Oh gosh, we've got some threats in the chat, joking threats that are not scared, that are not actually dangerous, in case anyone was wondering. But yeah, I know, I've just never done the PvPs. Maybe I should learn someday. More you play, more you learn. That's very true. I can just imagine myself, you know, entering a PvP space being like, wow, this is so cool that things are happening, and then just hecking dying. You know? I could just very easily see myself perish for no reason, really, after trying to do PvP. Birthing song is awesome. If you have constipation, singing them will help. Interesting. I've never heard that one before. Whee! We're gonna drop these golden carrots in the secret lab. Cause, you know, where else to put potion supplies, but we're making the potions. I had 11 golden carrots in there, that's fine. That's chill. Yeah, I need to do some potion brewing soon. But not right now. Right now, we are trying to figure... right now we're trying to figure out who the... who gave the cowboys the funds they needed to do their stuff, as it were. The Wellerman is usually Bop. Ooh, oh, that's one that goes like, hey, soon now the Wellerman come to bring us coffee and, no, to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Soon may the Wellerman come. Da, ba, ba, da, dun. Right? I'm pretty sure that's it. Don't quote me on that if that's wrong. Clash chat, can you imagine if someone did quote me on that and I was wrong? Can you imagine if someone was just like, well, I heard that the Wellerman is this song because that's what a Minecraft streamer says, and people who like sing sea shanties are like, no, that's literally not it. I would I'd be very embarrassed. That's like, oh, cool. So do you think this could be a job for Quimbier, or is this too sensitive? That's a good question, because Quimbier has been doing a pretty good job of getting supplies and resources and exploring the ruins for me. Actually, I should move the stuff that Quimbier's found to the proper chest for it. Low on channel points? Aw, bless. I have no way to give you channel points. Sorry. But I don't know, I'm not too sure about Quimbier. They're a good worker, but I just walked right past the chest. I'm not saying their illness is showing, but what are you implying? Oh, interesting. What are you trying to imply here, Mr. Malouk? about the whole, honestly, like, I can still investigate things. I'm still, like, listen, I may be slowly turning into a zombie theoretically, but at the very least, I'm alright. I'm not dying. I'm not saying anything, actually. Okay. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah, this one. Oh boy, the grid. Man, chat, if I could return to the ruins without fear of the void madness progressing my condition, it would be really interesting to look at some of the stuff that this log has told us about. Other pirate songs? I'm pretty sure sea shanties were just generally sung by lots of people in the ocean, like pirates are not pirates. I mean, this does tell us, I guess, a bit more about what Maggie and Carrie did. Anyways, that's not what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to be talking about the wealthy donor. Yeah. Oh, hey, Cyborg, hello. What's up? We are so suspicious of so many things. Basically, okay, so So it turns out that the Woolsworths are they've definitely been working with the cowboys, which is really interesting and awesome and fun and cool. That's lovely for them. But, we've gotten some leads in that there was a wealthy donor who gave a wealthy donor that gave the cowboys the funds they needed to bribe the Woolsworths. So we're doing a good old-fashioned sign array to try to figure out who that is. Alright, so let's think of what we've got. So we know that Woolsworths are supplying cowboys. I'll just say cowboy with materials, rich donor. Cause, oh, sorry, Mike. Can't believe they would betray us. Well, we all know that the Woolsworths are very bribable for the right price. Okay. Woolsworths are supplying cowboys with materials. There's a rich donor. We know that it can't be anyone new money. The loyalties to money, literature, the coin, and also money, pretty much. Can't be new money. Not new money, because new money we would have noticed the rise of. So it has to be someone older, more discreet. Someone with, like, I don't know, influence. Has influence. Because there's no way that someone just, like, you know, started... There's no way someone pulled a me. There's no way that someone just started getting money, getting traction. I would have heard about that. I would have heard about some new businessmen in the area. Milk boys are out of the picture. Well, kind of. I mean, I trust Mark Milkboy. I believe that Mark Milkboy wouldn't be betraying me like that. But I guess we never did hear about the younger Milk Boys. I will put that down on a sign. Younger Milk Boy? Question mark. Someone who isn't talking with Mark and hasn't realized that I'm the Milk Boy's, like, biggest supporter right now. Not even in these 5 years. Mark is pretty tight-lipped, eh? I mean, Mark is so loyal to the cause. I mean, that I've really worked with that kid a lot. There's no way that he's gonna betray me. So let's see. Could be a younger Milk Boy, could be some, like, I don't know, new player from out of town. Gosh, who else could it be? Is there someone we're not talking about? Someone with, like, the money and influence to do all this? You know, I'm not too sure about that one. I mean, unless... But, no, surely... I can only think of Sir Ping, but he's dead, so haha. Yeah, that's what I was, just having a bit of a realization of, Mr. Malouk. If Sir Pigington, like, Sir Pigington is dead, he's fully gone, I ate his corpse. Oh, how could I... Remember what started this whole thing? Remember what started this whole frantic journey to try to learn more things about the ruins and take more of a active hand in the city? Madam Pigington is still out there. Do you have a brother, a cousin? He had a wife. He for sure had a wife, and, listen, I thought that she was pretty harmless when I let her go, but she's since proven to be pretty clever and resourceful. I don't know exactly how likely it is that she would be involved in this. But I think it would be foolish to leave her out of the lineup. Because, oh boy, chat. I don't want to say it's Madam Pigington, like, right off, because there are other options that it could be. But it would make sense, wouldn't it? Just imagine that. She's leaving me cryptic messages saying that I'm, like, unleashing stuff. I mean, I thought that her message was talking about whatever was going on with the ruins, but could it be that she, left into the past 5 years, has been slowly feeding cowboys the funds and resources needed to become a full-fledged civilization solely for the purpose of them taking me down? That was 5 years ago, wasn't it? It was 5 years ago. Oh my gosh, Madam Pigington could have been funding the cowboys this whole time. There's no way that they gained that much development in just like a few weeks. Like, from the mansion we saw, their society has been working for a while on this. Oh boy. Oh boy, I mean, I guess there's a way to check to see if there's, you know, some other groups that we've been missing, and if it's more than just that one civilization. Here, I'm gonna need some more rockets for this. Hold on. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but at the same time, I mean, it's not worth leaving to chance. This is something that's too important for that. Let's just go take a look. Let's just go see. Just to see if there's something up with that. Oh boy. No, this is fine. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure there'll be no other groups that we have to deal with. To play Son's Advocate here. Oh, I see what you did there. That's funny. Oof. Wouldn't she have lived in the mansion if she were behind it? Not necessarily is the thing. I didn't betray you, I think. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't you or Mark Milkboy. She's used to pretty lavish lifestyle. Well, yes, but Madam Pigington is also too smart to have herself so clearly connected to something like that. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, I imagine that if she's, you know, still out there hiding from me, she's probably on the move constantly, never staying in one place for too long. And just using that as protection, just constant movement, constant dodging in and out. Because then there'd be no way for me to fully find her. Please, probably not. Yeah. Hopefully Cyborg didn't betray me. If Cyborg betrayed me, I don't know what I'd do with myself. I would probably go off in the corner and cry. I'd just be like, oh, Cyborg betrayed me. Cyborg doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Cyborg thinks that I... Toolsmith Novice. Cool. Don't think I've met you before. Hello. Let's just take a look, you know? Okay, so this is definitely the same map as last time, right? That's like, I'm pretty certain that that's that's the same map, right? Oh, sir. Sir, you are you okay? I'm just gonna leave you be. You just do you, sir. You do you. Maybe you have a secret subconscious deity kind of thing that betrayed you. I doubt that. Cyborg thinks I'm just a corrupt capitalist, which I am, but he didn't have to say it. That was so weird. Alright, well this is definitely the same map as last time. So, I mean, it's probably fine then. Right? There probably isn't any other mansion out over the way. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it your map? I mean, I just purchased it. I just got it off of this guy. Right? No, that... Watch it. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if I'd been in my inventory the entire time and I just like pull it out and I'm like, look, there's no more maps. Well, this one is different. That's alright. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's fine. I'm pretty sure that's alright. Anyway. Let's get back to New Stonk City. I think, chat, that is probably... let's explore the license been there. If it wasn't you. Well, if it's the same location, then it would make sense that I would have explored it, because I recognize the area, I think, is the way that goes. Just a side note, the way that I interpret, like, maps and stuff in Minecraft is that, maps always technically look the same to you. It's just that once you've actually been to an area, you can understand and, like, comprehend the way that the map is supposed to be read and used and stuff. So, the fact that the map is already half explored just means that it's the area that I've seen before. Am I gonna make it? Oh, am I gonna... Oh, that's fine. How much do you trust Quimbier? Could they have betrayed you? I'm keeping my eye on Quimbier, but, yeah, I wasn't quite aware of that either, Mr. Moose, but it makes sense to me, like, intellectually. I'm definitely keeping an eye on Quimbier. I don't think that they're, you know, entirely, completely, blindly trustworthy. But at the same time, I've got a lot of leverage on them. You know, I control their housing, I control their place of employment, their work and stuff. So, like, it makes sense intellectually for Quimbier to not betray me. I feel like that makes sense. That's something that would not work out well for them. Right? Let's go look at our signs again. Well, I don't know if we're gonna come to any definitive conclusions on this today. I need to do some more research. Probably need to reach out to some more connections. I've been trying to find where Madam Piggington is, but I've had no such luck thus far. Maybe someday I will. I think maybe that's where we leave the mystery for today. We know that the Woolsworths actually were involved with the cowboy things. We know that the cowboys probably have been you know, working on this for far longer than we originally suspected. And that, you know, there's just a lot going on with that. Quimby would never. Just disconnected? Oh, that's fine. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna have to leave the mystery for today. We know that there's something up with the cowboys, and we know that it could possibly be Madam Pickington who's involved. But I think that's about as far as we're gonna be able to figure it out at this moment. So we will return to that a different time. Once we get some more information, get some more leads and stuff, we'll keep trying to track them down. Because, I mean, it's got to be someone. There's got to be something about it. I desperately want to clear this chest. This chest is such a dumpster fire. It just needs so much help. It's just such an actual problem. Yep. Alright, so, in case it wasn't clear, chat, that's gonna be, like, that's gonna be our main, like, plot section for today. So now I'm honestly just kind of planning on maybe brewing some potions and then heading out to my ocean monument and maybe draining it. So, yeah. We figure out, yes, I definitely have been betrayed. Need to play a game we can play with you? Ooh, yeah, that would be very fun. That would be very fun. Like, oof. And scene, yes. Do you have any suggestions for games that that we could play together? Because I know that, like, Among Us and stuff would be good, but I also know that I'm bad at things in general. So I guess if you just have suggestions for that, that would be pretty chill. Let's pull all these banners out. Oh gosh, what? There's just so many things in this chest. So many various things. I'm gonna put these in the 420 chest room. But yeah, so probably gonna be maybe training out the inside of my ocean monument and stuff. I think we shall play Hypixel together. That would be fun. Chat, should I get Hypixel? I don't have it, but I've been told that it's very easy to join Hypixel. Mostly by Cyborg, who's been trying to tell me to join Hypixel. So I was like, hey, Quimby, do the thing, and I'm like, oh, what? Mince the Ming? What? Cyborg, you're telling me information? I don't know if I can listen to information that you're telling me. What? That's so weird that you're trying to tell me something. Oof. That. Oh, but chat, I've never like been on Hypixel before. I'm kind of scared of it. I mean, again, I'm sure it's fine, I guess. Here, let's break up this redstone ore. Just as a thing to do. Oof. What would I do with Hypixel? Like probably Bed Wars or something, maybe Sky Wars. I've never played that ever before in my life. I like to join, I can't join. Aw, bless. Bless. Oh right, Target Gamer, you're just currently on mobile, right? Cause reasons. I'm gonna break a whole bunch of redstone and get an obscene amount of redstone dust. Okay, chat. I have placed, oh, if I did the math correctly, it's like 90 redstone blocks. Well, redstone ores. Let's see how many redstones we end up with. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. As soon as I convince to try Hypixel, it's fun, but Wild Times, interesting. Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure that if I like actually did it, then I would then be like, wow, this is so fun, and I enjoy it so much. Thank you, Cyborg, for convincing me to try Hypixel. But the problem with that is that we haven't quite gotten to that part of it all. I'm still in the stage of things. Okay. Oh boy. Wow. That is That's a good bit more redstone than I thought it was. Okay. I've won Bed Wars like 3 total times ever. Well, you know what, Cyborg? That is more times than I've ever won Bed Wars. Because I've never played Bed Wars. Yeah, rip to Dark Gamer. Turning redstone into blocks. That's like 5 more times than I ever have. Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Mook, you've won Bed Wars negative times. You've... I just imagine you playing, like, joining a game and it's like, well, you just automatically lose. Congratulations, you didn't do it. Congratulations, you lost immediately. This counts as a negative win on your record. Hi, Dredge. Hello. Hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Local mayor had never lost a game of Bed Wars. You heard it here first, folks. I mean, you did hear it here first. I've never lost a game of Bed Wars ever. I've got the best win streak. Mostly because I don't have a win streak, but... Oh, hi. Hi, Gold. Hi. Been playing TF2 'cause funny? That's very fair. Another game that I've never played, actually. 187 Roblox and don't remember how much on Minecraft. Okay. Alright, just go ahead and flex on us like that, Dark Gamer. Go ahead and, yeah, no, that's chill, that's chill. I didn't need to, you know, have a good vibe. No, that's fine, that's fine. Oof. That's, again, many more than I have. But, yeah, Gold, I hope that TF2 has been fun for you. Oh, chat, just, it's funny because, you know, not only have I never, played Bed Wars ever, I've never, like, done any PvP stuff ever. So that's, oh, that's good. I've never done, like, anything PvP related. So that's, like, adding even more to the fun times is that, you know, I'm just absolutely completely clueless with any of that. For people who've, like, done PvP stuff, do you have any, like, suggestions, any, like, strategies and stuff? You're beating you and losing? The winning badge for being the worst loser. It's coveted by all. I don't actually play Bed Wars that much. I just like to see what other games Hypixel has. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Again, I know absolutely zero about Hypixel, so it has other games. That's chill. But if I have words to speak, which I don't, I never have words. But yeah, if anyone has, like, I don't know, tips about PvP and stuff, then I think it would be very interesting to hear that. I play Skyblock. Which one is Skyblock? Is that the one where you just fight people? Lose your games, I dare you, that's how you'll beat me. Oh, the gauntlet has been thrown. The gauntlet has just been tossed right on down. Ooh, and then we've got 16 more netherwort for the potions down here. No? No, you don't have any tips? Because that'd be an understandable have a great day moment. Then, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna make myself a whole bunch of, you know, a whole bunch of various potions. Mostly water breathing and night vision, because why not? I can't lose any XP. You're winning. I mean, you have to admit, Dark Gamer, Gold's kind of got you there. You can't win at losing if you never lose. This is a true fact about life that, you just gotta accept, I guess, that you're never gonna be the winner at losing. Man, chat, to be the winner at losing. Dreams and see Battle Box as of last Saturday. Oh, we're getting advice from, okay. Do more damage and don't get hit. Yo, that's actually some really good advice. I'd never considered that before. Yeah, no, that actually makes so much sense to me. Like, I was thinking that maybe whatever advice I got wouldn't make sense to my brain. But no, that actually does make a lot of sense. Like, Just do more damage and don't get hit. I never thought of it that way before. That's actually so wild. That's wild, just how much sense that makes. Do more damage, don't get hit. And then I assume that if you don't do that, then you lose, right? If you do less damage and get hit, then you lose, right? Colt's advice for losing: just don't win easy. That's fair. What happened if Tanker joins Minecraft? I'm not sure who that is, but I assume something incredible would happen. I assume that it would be just a beautiful day, and there would be sunshine and roses and happiness of all kinds for people. You remember that? Yeah. Imagine not winning. That sounds... Chat, I would never know how to not win. Golden advice in chat. Chat, how about, what if I started, like, doing PvP stuff, but with the goal of only losing? With the goal of never once winning. But only by a small margin is the thing. Because then it's not just like a cop-out, oh, I'm just losing to everything kind of stuff. No. What if we went for a full-on sort of, like, oh man, I got so close to winning that time, but I lost again, oh no. So it's just like the whole purpose of the exercise was for me to struggle. You know? I think that would probably be within my skill set. Can I get as close to winning as possible while actually losing? It's the question of the ages. That's probably enough night vision potions for something, right? I've got like 9 and 12. I could probably take those with me and empty out an ocean monument, right? Pop rocks are so cool. Interesting subject change, but I will agree with that. This video, my friends try and help me win while I try to barely lose Minecraft. Can I get through the video without winning? Watch to the end to find out. Oh, that does sound actually kind of interesting. Like, how close can I get to the end, but then, like, lose at the last second? Because then it becomes a game of, like, trying to push the limit on being bad while still maintaining enough momentum to lose. Tigger's going to start Bed Wars. He's a pro Bed Wars. He can fight 4 people at once. Yo. I've never fought 4 people at once, so that's impressive. Also, you're going to want to be careful with not putting spaces after periods, Dirt Gamer, because Nightbot will summarily freak out at you and think you're trying to post links in chat. They just like explode in your mouth. Well, Sai, I'm glad that you've found joy in pop rocks. I think that that's really lovely for you, that that you found your calling in life in eating pop rocks. Minecraft precision loss. That's a good question. Like, how close can... Okay. I mean, I know that it would be very easy to lose last second while playing Minecraft. Like, just jump off into the void or something while you're fighting the dragon. But I feel like that's maybe a bit of a cop-out. Or just, like, run into the dragon's breath. How would that even work? Ooh, how would a precision loss win? Because if the goal is to lose as barely as possible, as just... Can I please think? There we go. If the goal is to lose by just the tiniest margin, then it becomes a strategy of, like, trying to... Ooh. What if it's, Nah... I thought I had something interesting for it. I thought I had some way to make it, like, not just basically watching a speedrun, but then missing out on the last second. But then I was like, no, this is basically just a speedrun, but you fail at the last second. You can only lose by missing an MLG. Interesting. Does it have to be... Can you jump to the top of a tower and miss an MLG? Wait, no! Oh, that actually... Okay, that could be interesting, because if we're doing it, like, with friends... If you've got friends helping you out, trying to, like, make you win, and you can only win by, like, failing an MLG, water breathing and night vision are so similar. They're so very similar. Here, let's give them separate rows. But if you can only win by like, oh, hold on, I wanna mess with the vibes. There we are. Okay, if you've got friends with you playing this Minecraft precision loss thing, then theoretically they could stop you from dying by just like placing water down everywhere. Every time you damage the dragon, your friends are frozen in place for a second. Ooh. So it's like, okay. Ah! I've made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so doing damage on the Ender Dragon freezes your friends, which would give you more time to, like, do something, but you have to be careful to not do too much damage to the Ender Dragon or else you'll lose. Somehow incentivize attacking and trying to lose. Yeah, no, that's a good thought. So you can only die by, like, missing an MLG, or, like, jumping off from a high place or getting... I'm holding my potion ingredients, that's bad. You can only lose by missing an MLG or trying to, like, get a hit on the dragon, get tossed up into the air and stuff. Actually, no, should we make it so that you have to get tossed up by the dragon? You can't just, like, climb to the top of a pillar and jump off. You have to, like, actually be in danger of winning. Because that could be interesting. It's like you have to get to the top for the things. Every time you move, you die. Minecraft, but every time you move, you die. Can I win Minecraft without moving? I don't know, chat. Will I be able to make it? Who knows? Okay, but so you can... I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. But anyways, so you do damage to the Ender Dragon, which gives you an opportunity for your friends freeze, which gives you an opportunity to, like, get the dragon to toss you up into the air and die. But that also does damage on the Ender Dragon. Your friends are also trying to kill the Ender Dragon, I would guess, at this point. Your friends are just pushing you around with pistons and stuff. Oh, no. Ooh, no, chat, that could be interesting, because if the goal is for you to get the achievement of, like, free the end and stuff, then they could theoretically also damage the dragon, so that every time you try to damage the dragon to freeze them, it just puts you in more danger of winning. So they could... So then you need to, like, fight your friends at the same time as, like, doing other things. Does this make sense? Am I just spouting absolute nonsense? I need sponges. I've got, like, 3 sponges. This will be fun. Here's hoping I've got a sponge room in the monument that I just haven't found yet. Okay. You need to leave? Oh, that's fine. That's alright. Sounds pretty entertaining. Yeah, okay, I kind of want to try it. I'd have to... Oh gosh, I'd have to do so many things to, like, make that work. Just need to make the rules simple enough to follow. Yeah. Yeah, bye, Dark Gamer. Bye. Minecraft, every time you die, you teleport to an end ship. See, that actually sounds terrible, because then you'd have, like, no supplies, no, like, wood or iron or anything. Yep. Bye, Dark Gamer. Bye, thanks for coming in. It was lovely seeing you. It was lovely having you. Bye! Farewell, have a good day. See you next time. Bye! Bye, good luck! See you! What is that voice that I'm doing? What am I doing with my voice? What am I doing with my life, first of all, but then second to that, what am I doing with my voice? But yes, farewell. Farewell, friend. I don't know when to stop saying goodbye to people. I'm going to assume that I've done a sufficient amount of farewells and can now not do that anymore. Rip. Rip. Okay, ooh, I'm gonna need, like, a furnace and stuff, I just realized. Because I only have the 3 sponges, so we're gonna need to clear them out pretty quick. No, I should have brought sand with me! Okay, we're going back. We're going back. Minecraft, every time you die, you teleport to a different biome. Nether end are fair game. Ooh, that could also be interesting. I mean, I have no clue how you'd code that to work, because I assume it would have some complicated stuff with, like, changing spawn point and things. But no, I'm kind of really interested in the Minecraft precision loss sort of thing. Because you have to, you know, actually try to, like, get to the end and stuff. But then But after that, it just becomes like a mess. Because your friends are trying to like damage the dragon to weaken enough that you'll kill it. You're trying to damage the dragon enough to stop your, like, either stop your friends from doing things or, ooh, yeah, no, I think we need to incentivize attacking the dragon more. Because just thinking about it, you know, simply having your friends freeze for a second might not be enough to actually convince you to attack the dragon. Because, you know, why attack the dragon when you could just, I don't know, get in its way and get yeeted up into the air? Rules, you have to die in the end. Well, if you just get teleported to the end, then... Oh, you mean for... Sorry, I thought you were still talking about the biome one for some reason. Okay, well... Time to take advantage of the large amounts of sand that I have. Okay, alright. Yeah, for precision loss. Okay, so you have to die in the end, is the first rule of that. Have to die in the end, and you have to probably be killed by the dragon. No, like, I don't know, no slacking off and getting killed by an enderman or something. Which is fun, because then you have to have at least some sort of care for your survival. You know? That way you can't just die off of spawn and call it good. Yeah, no. That would not be great. So you can't just die off of spawn, you have to die in the end, probably by the dragon, so you can't just anger an enderman or something and call it good. That should be hopefully enough sand for the inside of the, you know, we're just going for the inside of the ocean monument right now. Okay, but, gosh, if I could have thoughts. Die in the end to the dragon. You, oh, your friends are allowed to, like, your friends are probably allowed to do things to help you survive. What's an idea? Minecraft precision loss imposter among us. One person is randomly assigned to be the one to die. Ooh, I'm not sure how I feel about that one, because then, like, I don't know, I feel like it'd be so easy for them to just, like, oh, whoops, and now I'm dead. Everyone's working to beat the game without that person dying. I mean, I don't know, I feel like adding in that element of mystery could be fun. Yeah, but at the same time, it might be too difficult to figure out, because here we are, you know, like, trying to beat the dragon stuff, and oh, there goes Jimmy off the, like, out into the void, thrown by the dragon or something. You know? That just feels, you know, that one just feels a bit off. It's like, how can you tell that the person is the imposter other than them just suddenly trying to die? And up until that point, there'd be no reason for them to try to die, so, you know, you're not prepared for it. So I don't know, it could be, I don't know, it could be interesting, but I'm just thinking about the logistics of that. It would probably be a bit hard to pull off or do in a way that was done well. And besides, at that point, you've probably been playing Minecraft for a few hours, you know, like, trying to beat the game together. And then to just suddenly have someone die and it's like, oh, and you lose. I don't know, that one feels a bit not great feelings. Here, I'm gonna leave some stuff in the chest out here. Then we're gonna go ahead into the place. What do I not need? Probably don't need a ton of iron. Don't need my wings. Food is a good thing to have. Torches are a good thing to have. Ender chest is probably a good thing to have. I should get myself some stone so that I can make a furnace. Oh gosh, there'd be so many, like, logistics things going to Minecraft, but Minecraft precision loss. But I do think it'd be so fun. Just Minecraft, but I need to die very specifically, like, at the very end. And people are trying to stop me from perishing. I don't know, it would take some workshopping, but I think it could be fun. If anyone's got, like, I don't know, any ideas to add to this whole Minecraft precision loss idea, I mean, I'm down to hear it. Let's see, yeah. So die in the end to the dragon, but your friends are allowed to, like, help you not die. They're allowed to, like, I don't know, make potions or whatever if they want to, or just place water buckets everywhere so you can't simply perish. And let's make the furnace before we go. Yeah, there'd be a lot of I think we'd have to workshop that quite a bit more than we've currently got it. I don't know, there's just something really interesting about it. Alright, let's pull out 3 of these puppies. Okay, we've got night vision, night vision, night vision, and we've got water breathing, water breathing, water breathing. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah! Okay. I want different music for this. This is a bit chill for clearing the monument times. Let's see what's some good fun vibes for this. I knew we'd end up here eventually. Hold on. And there. Yep, that's it. That's it. There we are. Whee! Okay. Ocean monument, here we go. I have exactly 3 sponges. This is probably not going to go too well for me. This is honestly probably not going to be the best of choices, but here we go. We always have Wii Shopping Mall music. We do always have those things. Okay. Wee. I mean, the water breathing probably won't be too important, but you know. Ooh, there's another geode here. I can't believe I forgot about that. That one's probably also got some cool stuff in it from me being in these chunks so often. All right. And then I've never done this before. Do I just like? I do. That is what I do. I didn't bring a hoe with me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I left my iron behind. I was like, I don't need that. Shh. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And let's just... Okay. Well, that didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. Let's try that. What I want is to be able to get a good little ground space. A good little ground space that we can keep our furnace and have it be merrily running along. Can I just, yeah, okay, that'll work. I think you have to do it by levels, otherwise it just floods again. Chill. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, that's why I've got sand. That's why I've got large amounts of sand out here. Let's just pull those things back in. And yeah, this is fine. This is certified normal, chat. Certified normal. Okay. Scooch, can I scooch in here, please? Thank you very much. Alright. Let's just make a little space. Let's just make a cute little area, you know? A nice little spot, as it were. Making a little spot. Making a small location. Ah! That's fine. Okay. Now let's come over here, try that. Cool, cool, cool. And, oh, we gotta get this side too, of course, of course. Alright, then I'll get you in a sec. Hey, that kind of worked. Hey! Okay. We're figuring out, chat. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely we're making it happen. But, okay. And let's just take a moment with our sand while we've got it. Okay. Alright, this space is, oh, pretty cleared out over here. That's nice, that's nice. And awesome. Okay, we've got ourselves a little room. Just a little space to be in. That's good. Okay. I'll try. I don't know if there's a sponge room in here or not. I haven't explored this place at all. Okay. Let's let's make a new little space. Let's just move little space by little space. I think that would probably be the best plan. You know, just make a small location, empty it out, then move on. I think that works. That seems to go in line with what I've heard about things and emptying ocean monuments. Alright, so now that we've got that, let's... Okay. Alright, and... Ah. And that'll do it. Awesome, okay. Okay, so chat, we've got the strat. Use my 3 sponges to do the bulk of the work, use sand to do the rest. That makes sense. That'll work, that'll do good. Chat, while we're just, you know, gonna be vibing here, doing a lot of sand and stuff, I want to talk about otters. Because otters are just very good, you know? I was thinking about them, more specifically about their tendency to like hold hands while they sleep. And I was just thinking, like, why don't humans do that? Why do we not follow the path of our otter brethren and just hold hands while we are asleep? Why are we not just friends constantly? I think that would be pretty sweet if we just, you know, were friends with each other and we're like, that, you know, we can hang out, we can be sleeping bros. It's like, look, I am adrift in the ocean. I'm a small otter with, you know, a big place to be in, the big ocean. I would like to not lose my friends and family. And therefore, I will hold hands. And I think that we should consider that maybe the otters had it right all along. Maybe the otters knew something that we didn't. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Alright, then let's see if we can just block up all the source blocks here. This one was a bit bigger than the other space, which may have been a mistake, but that's fine. And so you're saying it's something that we otter do? Oh, I've got an infinite source. It is something that we otter do. The otters seem happier than we are. I just look at otters and they're just so pleased with life. They're having such a marvelous time, and then we're out here all feeling like kind of sad or whatever. Like, what's up with that? Why do we let otters have the happiness that we do not permit ourselves? If I were an otter, I would simply tell humans that we are kind of silly for not simply being friends and holding hands. Because really, we are kind of silly, chat. Ultimately, humans are just kind of funny in that we do not hold hands while we are asleep. Or that we're not otters. That I feel like that also kind of counts as a silly human moment. If I can avoid using sponges as much as possible, that'd be great. Okay, and oh, we got him. We got him. Ah. I didn't mean to do that yet. I didn't mean for that one to happen yet. But yeah, just... Did I pick up that sponge? Oh, it's a wet sponge. That's what's up with that. But I don't know, just... I feel like humans have a tendency to be kind of silly about feeling more civilized than otters. Oh, there goes my night vision. Luckily, I've got torches. Joke's on you, I've got a light source with me. I mean, I probably should drink more night vision. Torches are great, but if I'm gonna have water flowing in this space, they're probably not that great. But yeah, just humans are like, we're so much greater than otters. Otters are silly animals. Have we considered that we are the silly animals for not following in the steps of our otters? Otters know so much more about this whole thing than we do. Like, consider, otters eat sea urchins. They just pick them up and they like smash them with a rock and they eat the sea urchins. And let me tell you, chat, I've never once in my life picked up a sea urchin, smashed it with a rock, and eaten it. The otters have some skills that we do not. And we should respect that. We should respect that maybe sometimes the otters know best. It's like the song from the hit movie Tangled, you know, the one that goes like, Mother knows best. Maybe it's not Mother who knows best, but the otters, in fact, who know best. I'm thinking about this mostly because I saw otters the other day. I went and like saw some otters at a place, and they just really seem so content with themselves. Probably more content with themselves than I ever have been legitimately in my life. Like, I've been happy, sure, but like the raw content that the otters have is truly a sight to behold. They're just out there running around, and they were like getting food and like playing with these little enrichment toys. The kind of, you know, the kinds where they like put food in a thing or whatever, and then the otters have to like try to roll the thing around and get the food out. I've never once been given an enrichment toy that will roll around and release food from it. And I think that is an experience that I would like to have at some point in my life. I would like someone to just come up to me and say, hey, you look like you need some enrichment. Would you like this little plastic ball that has treats in it, and if you roll it around, then you can get the treats out of it? Because, again, that's another thing where humans just, we don't understand how good the otters have it. We don't understand that the otters are trying to tell us something. They're trying to tell us that we don't need to be this silly. We don't need to try to go off and do things on our own. We can just, I don't know, play with little plastic balls and be happy. Right. That's good, that's good. Chat, hot take, I really hope that I find a sponge room in this place, because, like, sure, I could do this entire thing with 3 sponges, but that feels a bit silly. Oh, wait, hold on. I know what's happening. No, that's wrong. That's the wrong one. Nope. Video settings. I forgot that I have a bunch of soul sand above me. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. That'll fix some things for us. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, just otters. I don't know, man. They're simply otters. I'm not an otter. I'm in fact a human being. But it's like the Wonder Woman meme. You know, the one that's like, this is good, but it could be better. That's me with otters. Or just like, I don't know, animals in general. I feel like animals tend to be a bit more content with their station in life than humans do. And there's probably a lot of reasons for that. Humans have nasty habits of making things very difficult for ourselves. I wish that we wouldn't do that. I wish that we wouldn't make things too difficult for ourselves. But it could be better. Otters. Oh, this is good, humanity, but could be better. Otters. Yeah, that's pretty much the vibe. That's pretty much how I'm feeling about it. It's just, I don't know. It seems like they've got a good deal going on. Also, like, I don't know, I feel like whenever you see, like, lizards in the zoo or something, the lizards are just hanging out. They're just being lizards. Just, I don't know, licking their eyes ever so often or whatever. I've never licked my eyes. I don't think it's physically possible for me to lick my eyes. So clearly, okay, so that's the thing. There are lots of animals that seem to be much happier in life than humans are. And at that point, I think it's just a matter of identifying which ones are good to emulate in that case. And I think otters are a solid candidate for that because, you know, it's very easy to see what makes otters, like, happy with stuff and how to emulate that as humans. Lizards in the zoo also do admittedly seem pretty chill. They seem pretty happy with their lives. But I can't lick my eyes. And that seems to be a big part of the lizard recipe to happiness. So that one's probably a no-go. That one's probably a... Sure, it would be great, but I just don't physically have the capabilities to do it. Like, lizards are happy, yes, but is it happiness that we as humans can emulate? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, like the classic Elastigirl, like, leave saving the world to the men? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's me with, I don't know, lizards. Alright. Making fairly decent progress on this, though. Yeah. I'm gonna be ambitious on this one. We're gonna go for this whole stretch, which I definitely don't have enough sponges to do that properly, but, again, do I need to wait for the whims of sponges? Must I limit myself by what I can or cannot do with my sponges? Leave the light enrichment cuteness to the otters? I don't think so. I don't think so. Could be 2021. Exactly. Exactly. Like, listen. Otters may currently be the ones with access to enrichment tools with treats inside, but I don't think it has to stay that way. I think that if we as humans decide to really pull together and make some good choices, we too could have enrichment toys with treats inside of them. Honestly, I do think that humans generally need a lot more enrichment than they need. Like, joking about otters aside, humans are so intelligent. Just like a fact of life, humans are very extremely intelligent. Oh, I've made an infinite source. Humans are so very extremely intelligent. Intelligent to the point that if humans were, like, being kept in captivity or something, I imagine that we would need so many tools to be happy. But we don't really give ourselves a lot of those tools. Like, sure, we try to find, like, entertainment and stuff, but is it really stuff that's, like, stimulating our brains and making us feel better about life? There's stuff like word puzzles and Sudoku and things like that. And that all is very enriching. But have we considered just rolling a little plastic ball on the ground and then getting food out of it? Because I think that is an underutilized tool in the enrichment of humans. Like, let's talk about my dog, for instance, Tally. Sweet puppy, very good girl. Very extremely intelligent, to the point that, like, she just needs so many things daily to be not bored. Rolling food, you're describing D&D? Oh no, I am describing D&D. Oh my gosh, is D&D actually enrichment for humans? I actually wouldn't be surprised or mad about that. You know? Like, yeah. I'm chill with humans just treating D&D as enrichment. You know, I'm a-okay with that one. But on the subject of Tally, my dog, she is very extremely intelligent. She's such a smart puppy, which means that I need to do a lot for her to be able to feel happy with herself. She needs to go on several walks a day. She needs me to, like, pay attention to her and play with her, not just, like, let her sleep on the couch all day. And with how intelligent Tally is, just think of how it is for, like, people in those same sorts of circumstances. Oh, that one actually worked very well. Just think how it is for people. The poor humans, poor little humans, left all alone with no walks or anything, no going outside and throwing a stick around. Someone say D&D. Mr. Mook said D&D, in fact. We were talking about human enrichment, and it was decided that D&D is enrichment for humans. Because what I was saying, I was talking about the little, like, rolling plastic balls that you can put treats in and then give to, like, dogs and otters and stuff. And it was like, wait, hold on, like, rolling things, food, D&D, question mark, question mark, question mark? It is enrichment? Yeah, D&D really is enrichment. If we're gonna be honest for a second, chat, to go away from the like farcical nature of talking about humans and human-otter relationships and how humans are much less enriched than otters, I do think that like stories and like tales and roleplay and stuff is probably the crux of human enrichment type behaviors. Let's just seal this room off for now. I'll deal with this some other time. Yep, we'll just keep emptying out this arm of the wing. Oh, I remember when I put this cobblestone here. Aw, the memories. Oh, though because it's roleplay. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Roleplay is a good avenue for human enrichment. Also, just roleplay is so fun. Like, oh my gosh, chat, me and roleplay. Whoever could have imagined that I would like roleplay? It's not like I've been telling a story about the Industrial Revolution in Minecraft or anything. Yeah, no, it's just a good chance to get outside yourself, be really creative about the things that you do, not just, you know, not hold yourself back by these human limitations of, I don't know, work behavior and trying to make a living and have food and stuff. Roleplay is a good opportunity for us to just, you know, vibe. Okay. I've mentioned before that I'm a huge, like, improv nerd person. And roleplay is a huge element of improv and stuff. You know, you can't just go into an improv scene and be like, alright, well, I will be exactly myself in only the situations I've ever experienced. Now you gotta, like, think outside yourself, do other things. I mean, roleplay is essentially improv in a lot of cases, although it can be less improv-y. But no, it's just an untapped advancement of humans. Should I just move the furnace? Sorry, I know I just got distracted from my little monologue thing, but I should probably simply move the furnace over, huh? I'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it now. Come on, furnace, we're taking you out over this way. We're taking you out on the town, furnace friend. We're gonna leave you out here, and you're just gonna stay here forever. Yeah, just stay there. That'll work. That'll work just fine. I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. So, otters. Otters are also just really cute. Otters just do things. They just swim and they vibe, and it's like, oh, to be an otter, just swimming around and having a good time and vibing and, I don't know, being absolutely precious. Okay, that's not too bad. You can probably fix this over here. If anyone has any otter fun facts, I would love to hear them. Or just like any fun facts in general. I just know that sometimes people really like, I don't know, otters or something, and then it's like, you mentioned otters, and I actually know a whole lot about like otters and their lifestyle and how to work with otters and stuff. And yep, that'll do it. Cool. Oh, and look how much easier it is with the furnace out here. That's nice. That is very nice indeed. Oof. Chat, can you imagine how much more powerful I would be if I did not have only 3 sponges? Chat, you know, hot take. Should I like go out and fight some of the ocean monuments that I found? Because I know are we up to 6 now or 5? I can't remember. I know where so many ocean monuments are. Maybe it'd be worth, you know, looking into more of them to try to find some stuff. Because I've got 3 whole sponges. Hi, my name is Quimby, and I have this many sponges. This many. Ooh, I can probably... Okay. Yo. Alright. Can I just get rid of this source block, please? Okay. Okay. Oh, and we've got an arm done. Heck yes! Heck yes, we're doing good. Where did my other sponge go? There it is. There's my other sponge. And yeah, let's leave him in the furnace. Wow. This is... Honestly, chat, this is legitimately going a bit better than I thought it would. Should I tell you guys some stories about D&D? Just on the subject of like D&D and roleplay and stuff? Because I like D&D quite a bit. I'm not super experienced with it, but I've certainly played it for sure. So I'll just tell you guys some stories. This will just become story time with Quimby. So I in D&D usually play a bard because I am just that extra. I'm just that way, chat. You can't. That's just the way I am. I just. What can I say? I play a bard. And. But the important thing is I don't play the stereotypical, you know, like I'm gonna have sex with a dragon kind of bard. No. I'm more classy than that. I am not simply I'm not going after the dragon. No. My goal is I usually turn into like I like playing charisma heavy, intelligence low sort of characters, where it's like I'm very good at doing the things and convincing people to do the things, but after that it starts getting a bit iffy. So there's this one time that I was playing D&D with a group, and they encountered this lizard. I was like a little less involved that day because I wasn't feeling super great, but the group had fought this. They were like mounted goblins on lizards, and it was like all like, oh no, the lizards. What will we do with the lizards? Because we had a ranger character that that loved animals and was like, no, if we hurt the lizards, I'm going to like fight you all. And so we're like, okay, so we gotta take care of the lizards somehow and have that be, you know, have this be a productive environment that allows us to get done what we need to do, but, you know, satisfy our rangers, care for the animals. So the compromise that ended up happening, I think I can still exit here. The compromise that ended up happening was I sang a funky little song to the lizards while... Oh, did I move my furnace? Okay, I still have the furnace. Okay, I was so worried for a second. I sang a funky little song to the lizards while while using disguise self to make myself appear like the lizard's former owner. And the lizards just end up getting super confused. They were just like, huh? You don't smell like our person, but you look like our person and you're like singing songs. This is kind of weird. It's kind of weird that you are a mix of so many things. But the thing that made it fun, chat, was that I actually like did sing the song like in real life. I wasn't just like, and then I will sing a song to the lizards. No. I'm an improv person. I've done musical improv. I've improvised songs on the spot before. And oh gosh, the song went something along the lines of like, hey there, lizard. Just sort of, imagine like Secret Tunnel vibes mixed with just lyrics about lizards. And that'll give you a good idea of what the song sounded like. It was just like, ah yes. Or, oh, I know a good song to compare it to. If you've ever heard The Yodeling Veterinarian of the Alps from VeggieTales, that is pretty much what the song sounded like. It was like, you know, the for the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. It was really that sort of vibes, just singing to a lizard, you know. These giant lizards that our party had gotten attached to would not permit the lizards to be hurt by anything, would not permit the lizards to be, I don't know, attacked at all. So then we calmed the lizards down, and then 2 members of our party took the lizards as mounts. Oh, no, okay, but to calm the lizards down. So I started, like, singing the song and stuff, and then our DM was like, alright, fine, like, roll... what was it? It was like roll charisma or something. Roll something, and I was like, I'm a charisma god. And I rolled a nat 20. And it was like my first dice roll that I'd done all day, because, you know, I had been as involved that session. But just first dice roll of the day, to convince a lizard to calm down and let us be its friends. Nat 20. And it was just, the vibes were so ideal. Because the DM was clearly, like, the DM was like, alright, well, like, sure, roll for it. Like, you're doing this song, so that's great. Like, I'll give you props for actually singing it and not just, you know, saying that you're singing it. But then just Nat 20. Now, I'm a firm believer that Nat 20 should not mean instant success in a skill check. I feel like people are like, oh, I'm going to, like, do this thing that's, like, actually impossible, and then get a Nat 20, they're like, oh, I don't like that. I think it kind of cheapens the whole thing. It's like, really? We're gonna do this? Here, I'm gonna move the furnace. We're gonna take it this way a little bit. It kind of cheapens the experience when you make stuff that's literally impossible by just rolling a nat 20. I think that's honestly kind of bad etiquette. So, I mean, listen, if it had been, like, literally impossible for the lizards to be calmed down by this song, I'm sure that, and the DM I was working with at that time is also a good believer in that sort of thing. So I'm sure that if it had been actually impossible, then the DM would have, like, put limits on it and been like, oh no, like, it was a good song, you did your best, but it's not gonna work that way. But, I mean, it was possible. We managed it. We got the lizards. The lizards became our friends. Here, I'm just gonna close this room off, because that seems prudent at this point in time to enclose this area so that the guardians will not try to kill me while I am trying to get rid of their life source. Honestly, Chad, it'd be kind of rude for them to just be trying to fight me while I was trying to get rid of that which they needed for life itself. I don't know, it seems a bit off. Seems a bit impolite, as it were. Like, look at this guy. Here I am, I'm just laying down sand to get rid of the water that he literally breathes. So rude. So very extremely rude. Yeesh. Some people, am I right? Let's just place this one sponge. Get ready. Stop! And we've got some area done. Okay. Oh, wouldn't it be great if I could find more sponges than just these 3? Wouldn't that be so absolutely lovely? Or, oh, chat, another fun story. Gosh. So when I'm not playing a bard, I'm usually playing as a wild sorcerer. Just because I like the Wheel of Chaos. You know, it's a wheel, it's chaos. I see no problems with this. So, there I was being a sorcerer, and we had encountered an NPC that the DM was pretty obviously kind of invested in, so it was like, alright, we probably gotta, like, try and work with this guy or whatever. And then, me being this wild sorcerer person, I was like, man, I should probably, like, oh, I was a wild sorcerer, but kind of going for a bard angle, I think-ish. I might have been multi-classing, I don't remember. All I know is that I tried to, I tried to, like, sing a song or something to make friends with this guy. And because I like the Wheel of Chaos a lot, my DM and I had made a deal that instead of just doing the classic, you know, whenever you get a critical fail or something, you roll the Wheel of Chaos. It's whenever I used a spell, I would get the Wheel of Chaos. And so I cast a spell to get my hurdy-gurdy, my good old trusty hurdy-gurdy, to play without me having to focus on it. And the effect I got from it was that I then had bubbles floating out of my mouth for the next, like, 5 minutes and was unable to speak. So it's like, oh, this is great. I can just use my magic to convince my hurdy-gurdy to play itself, and then I can focus entirely on working with this NPC. And then Wild Magic just said, can you really do that, though? Can you, like, actually do it? Oh, that was not my best sponge placement. Well, time to throw the sponges in the furnace again. Thanks, sponges. You do good work. I wish I had more of you, because you guys are really efficient. The sponges are like, oh, gee, thanks, Quimby. We like doing the work too. Anyway. Time to replenish the potions. And water breathing. I don't know why I was playing a hurdy-gurdy. Like, just thinking back, that's the thing that pops out to me the most. Why the heck was I using a hurdy-gurdy? I was a sorcerer. Was I trying to go— maybe I was playing on multi-classing later because I was pretty sure I wasn't at a high enough level to have started doing multi-classing stuff. But apparently I just wanted a hurdy-gurdy, maybe? This was also one of my very earlier D&D experiences. So it would make sense if I was just, I don't know, doing stuff and then messed it up entirely. Okay, well this is gonna be complicated. Let's just, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's turning into an infinite source. I really wish I had more sponges. That would be so very fun. But, like, I don't know, chat. Yes, I'm kind of going for the, yes, I kind of play the stereotypical, like, oh my gosh, bard, good at charisma, bad at think kind of character. But have you considered that it's really fun? I think we should consider that maybe sometimes stereotypes exist for a reason. Not when they hurt people. That's bad. Stereotypes that hurt people are not fun. But things like just crazy bard, I think that's alright. If you want to lean into that and be like, oh, and now I'm gonna, like, I know, I'm gonna sing a rock ballad in an attempt to convince this villain that they should give up on their evil ways and become a baker. Like, that's great, especially if you've got, like, the roleplay skills to pull it off and make it so you're not just like, and then you should not be a villain anymore. If you can make it like an epic, imagine you're doing a rock ballad, or even better, actually playing a rock ballad, then I think that is perfectly valid. Don't pay any attention to how that's the sort of thing that I would do, so I'm just probably trying to justify to myself, like, no, I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's entirely chill. Don't worry about it. Let's see, what are some other fun D&D stories? Ooh, so I'm actually currently DMing a campaign. I don't have a lot of time to work on it because a lot of the players and I have some time conflicts with each other. But I'm doing a lot of stuff with, like, Greek mythology in this story because oh, that was weird. Because I like mythology a lot and have, you know, studied it quite a bit, but kind of putting a bit of a modern twist on it. So, gosh, one of my favorite things to come out of this campaign that I was like DMing was, I did a section of the map where I just basically entirely rewrote the mechanics for one of my favorite games growing up, and then made that section based off of that. For context, it was based off of Heroes of Might and Magic 2, which I think is a lovely game. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is probably the most popular of the series, but it does go all the way up to like 7. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just, what if I took my powers as the DM and decided that we are going to just basically play this game in D&D. So I rewrote a whole bunch of mechanics, I rewrote a whole bunch of monsters and stuff to sorry. Well, rewrote a whole bunch of monsters and stuff to match the mechanics of the game. And then I just like plopped my players down in the middle of it and was like, alright, now we're gonna do this thing. And the like one player who had heard of this game before, because I talked about it with him, was like, oh my gosh, is this? And I was like, you know that it is. You know that's what we're doing. And basically it started just then being like, alright guys, so we gotta do this, this, and this. We gotta try and be aware of this. Like keep an eye out on like if this stuff is gonna show up. And I was like, you like, aw, that's sweet that you're trying to predict whatever it is that I'm gonna do. It was a fun area to work with. Excuse you. Excuse me, sorry, I don't think you're supposed to be here. I don't think you're supposed to be here. So if I could just ask you to not. Excuse me, pardon me. Some people just do not have manners. Some people are just like, I'm no bad at this. It's the Guardians. The Guardians are bad at this. In case you're wondering, in case I was unclear about that. Let's get some sand in the old inventory. Let's go. Slowly making our way over. All right, next section. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Just placing sand here. Don't mind me. Don't be too concerned about it. Excuse me. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. This is fine. This is all right. Shh. It's okay. Just placing sand here. Soon there'll be no water and you won't be able to breathe in this section. Don't worry about it. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they'll understand someday. I'm sure someday they'll be like, oh man, that actually makes a whole lot of sense what was happening right there. And then then they'll be dead because that's just the way that this works. Oh boy. This is gonna be another long one to do. But that's alright. That's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna go put these sponges in the furnace and move on with our lives. Bop. Okay. Alright, what can we do in the meantime to make this easier? I guess I could fill in this section. That's pretty easy to do. Because this is big enough that I really don't want to place down a whole bunch of sand for it, but... The sponges probably are not done yet, are they? What if we just filled this in right here? What if we filled in this section? Hey! We got rid of the top source blocks there. That's nice. Let's do the same on the other side. Chat, that's what I call progress. It's actually not. I call progress Jerry. It's like, oh man, we've made Jerry today. Congratulations, we've gotten Jerry. Ooh, chat, do you guys have like just certain names that you pull up for like whatever reason? Like, I feel like Jerry's a common one. Gary, I'm realizing a trend in the things that I say. What is, oh, source blocks. Oh, that's fine. We will deal with it as it happens. I wonder if me filling in the end spots over here is what did that, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure that one right out. There go my potions again. Which is quite rude of them. Honestly, chat, it's kind of rude of my potions to run out, you know? Like, really? That's how we're gonna play it? You're just gonna run out like that? Seems kind of weird. I'll take one sponge with me. This one singular sponge, which it will be mine. And what we'll do is let's see if we can... Yeah, okay. Okay, that did quite a bit. That actually did some good work. Okay, so I just need to do that several times again. Alright. I kind of want to talk more about D&D. I like talking about D&D. Let's see, so other fun stories about D&D that I've done. In that same... Oh gosh, okay, so chat, this one I guess could also technically count as like as a warning for new DMs. There's one creature in the game, in the entire game of D&D, that is immune to force damage. If you've never played D&D, if you don't know like what is the heck I'm talking about, force damage. So in D&D, let's start with this. In D&D, there is there's different types of damages for stuff. So like fire damage, poison damage, etc., etc. You know, just stuff that determines how something will hurt a person, which makes a lot of sense. And there's this type of damage called force damage that is, it's kind of known in D&D as like the, like if you don't know what'll hurt something, it'll be, force damage will do the job. Because just like everything takes force damage. So many things are like immune or resistant to so many other types of damage, but force damage, like, oh no, you know that force damage is gonna get it good. Except, chat, for a creature called a helmed horror. It's kind of like a variant on an what's it called, like, oh wait, enchanted armor, animated armor. That's it. It's kind of a take on animated armor. Oh, what? Oh, frames. Okay. It's kind of a take on animated armor, which is animated armor is a fairly like low level creature to deal with. Helmed horror is a bit higher up. But the fun thing about the helmed horror is it is okay, and bear in mind I should specify this is in D&D 5e. There's only one creature that has any sort of resistance, immunity, whatever to force damage, and it is a helmed horror. And I discovered this one day when I set my players against a helmed horror because I was doing a little spooky thing with them, and I needed something that was like an automaton but more powerful than the animated armor because my players could deal with that very easily. So I was like, all right, I'll pull out this helmed horror thing. And my players were fighting. It's also got some other features like immunity to spells of the DM's choice, which I just so happened to choose one of the like best spells that my wizard had, so then he could not. So especially against something like helmed horror, which is an inanimate object, so theoretically shatter should be like the perfect spell for dealing with it. But I made my helmed horror immune to shatter so that it would be a bit harder for them. But what ended up happening was they were like, all right, we gotta like get rid of this thing, gotta, deal with it. And they'd been fighting for a while. They knew that the creature was bloodied, which means that it's at like less than half health. And they were like, all right, so what can we do? What can we do to fight this thing? And my wizard was like, oh, I can use magic missile. Because magic missile does force damage. Magic missile is a guaranteed hit, immune to force damage, not immune to, does force damage, sorry. So basically it's like, if you've got one spell to do, magic missile is a solid one. So like, all right, let's do magic missile, and they like cast magic missile. And he's like, all right, just happened to look down at the monster manual, and I'm like, wait, hang on a second, because I always check damage immunities to make sure that I'm dealing out the damage correctly. And I just had a moment of realization, just that, like, wait, hang on a second. Hang on. This thing is immune to force damage. This thing is the one creature in the entire game that will not take the guaranteed damage type. And you know what's even worse, chat? You know what makes it even worse? The helmed horror had exactly 11 hit points left. My wizard rolled the damage on the magic missile and got an 11. So if the helmed horror was not immune to force damage, how did you get in here? That magic missile would have knocked it right out of the park. But because it is the one creature in the game with that immunity, they had to go for another round. And I don't often like to be like a super evil DM, but that was one case where I just really felt it. I just felt the evil feelings rise up in my chest, and I was like, I am a monster. I'm hurting these players because they were like, all right, and it had been a like fairly long fight, like a fairly big thing, and they were clearly like ready, not like feeling bored, ready to be done with it, but they were, obviously experiencing like, yeah, we're almost done with this fight. This is good. We're making it. But oh, chat, they were not making it. Oh, source blocks. Anyways, let's run this again. Can we imagine the height disappointment of the roll of 11? Yeah, so they didn't know that the helmed horror had 11 HP. But they could tell that something was up because of the way that I just sort of, like, I don't know, started laughing, but in a, like, oh, bless kind of way. It's just like, yeah, we got 11, like, force damage. This is guaranteed, like, surely this thing is almost dead. Surely we've got this. And, oh, chat, they did not have this. Oh, my poor sweet little players. Alright, we're probably gonna need to, like, come over here and do this. And, okay. I think we're gonna need the sponges for this one. Normally I just place some sand to make it easier, but we're going for the sponges. Sponges! Sponges! Yeah, again, chat, usually I'm not an evil DM. I don't like to try to hurt my players or make it so that they're fighting impossible odds. Again, it was just one situation. Oh, source blocks. It was just one of those times where I went, like, you know, is this what it feels like to be the evil DM? Oh, that's even worse. Okay, we're gonna pick these sponges up and we're gonna try again. Where did the other sponge go? Ah! It is suddenly dark in here. I'm gonna need to pull out more potions. Hold on, where's my last sponge? Oh, I can see nothing. That's excellent. Is it up here? It's up here. We found it. We found it. That's good. Chat, we got him. Okay, let's set these sponges out to dry. Pick up some more potions and try to make a better plan for life. But oof, just... Again, chat, I'm not an evil DM. I'm not. I'm not the type to, you know, make things hopeless. But what can I say? If the hopelessness happens because of circumstances outside of my control, you have to admit it's a little funny. You have to admit it's a little amusing that they were almost guaranteed victory but had it pulled away by just a few little words in the book. Immune to force damage. It's kind of poetic, really. It's kind of poetic that they were so close. And I mean, it was alright, none of them died. They made it through the battle. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can... Why does it keep doing that? I don't want it to do that. I think we're gonna have to place more sand, because this is just not working. I've tried several times to get the sponges to work with me on it. It's just not working. It just keeps refilling, and I hate that. That's fine. That's all right. Chat, you know those memes that are like my first D&D character, like human fighter or whatever, and that's like my 40th D&D character, and it's like some eldritch monstrosity that's mixed with like several layers of like, I don't know, just absolute hilarious vibes. I'm thinking maybe if we make like a little barrier, maybe I could like put a sponge there and get some progress done. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see how that works. That's kind of how it feels, because my first character, oh gosh, so chat, my first character was way back in ye olde days of D&D 4.5, and I was gonna be an Avenger, not like Marvel Avengers, but like D&D class Avenger. Why? Okay, we're closing this off. We're making 2 separate rooms. I was gonna be an Avenger, and one of the like experienced player who had invited me to join the group was gonna be a Dive Invoker, which source blocks. I hate. Back in ye olde days of 4.5, they had a lot more classes in 4.5, but both of these were divine classes. Invokers were, you know, like very, very intensely divine, like, wow, we are serving the people kind of thing. And more than that, the character was a Dive, which is like a divine, like, person who helps the gods kind of character. Maybe if I just maybe if I put a line in the sand, then it'll work next time. And if I put a sponge right here, then maybe it'll work. And we just had this ongoing joke of like us both being divine but having different like views on the world. Cause I was, you know, new player. I was very like, let's go fight the things and the people. And this experienced player in the group would be like, well, what if we actually like did, I don't know, other thing? And I was like, but consider that it will like serve the will of the gods or something. And they're like, but consider like the big picture of the will of the gods. And we just had this ongoing joke that it's like I saw the big picture in short term, but like this character saw the big picture long term, and that was like the difference between us. Which, thinking back, that actually doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, the big picture you would think would be all of the terms, but that's fine. We were just playing. We were just having a good time. This is not gonna... Oh! It's kind of working. Maybe. Mayhaps. Possibly. Oh, did we... Hey! Oh, that's a lot better. Yes, okay. Chaz, sorry, this section has been frustrating the heck out of me. This section has been quite an ordeal. But we're getting it. It's finally happening. Cease. Desist. Stop. Anyway. Gosh, 4.5 was an entirely different world. For people like familiar with D&D, 4.5 was like the multi-classing edition. It was like basically built for you to multi-class. So you were like intended to have all kinds of like crazy mix and matches of powers. Which made for some really interesting character creation moments. Character creation is definitely easier in 5e than like in any other system that I've seen. Which, to be fair, I haven't seen that many. I'm not old and wise in the ways of D&D, as it were. But just... my first character took so long to make. And even worse than that, we weren't starting me off at first level because the party was at like 20th, not 20th level, they were at like 15th level or something. Oh, bye Gold! Bye! Thanks for stopping in. It was lovely having you. Hope TF2 was fun. Have a good day. Bye! Bye Gold! See you next time, Space Cowboy. Yep. Farewell. Have good times. Have the best of times. Have just some really awesome times. Okay, so that wasn't the best round of spendings I've ever done, but it wasn't the worst. We've definitely got some room to breathe, which is good. Why was I bobbing up and down there? That was weird. But oof, 4.5 was such a time. 4.5 was such a time. Like, now it feels like, oh, that was the frontier, but I mean, at the time it was just the most current edition. It was just what you played. Alright, well, source blocks. I'm gonna make a little wall to hopefully make it easier for me to get in and out of this space. I'm going to fill in this space to get rid of the source blocks that just got created. Okay. That's better. Now I can enter and exit and be alright. Well, more alright. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know, D&D is just such a fun world. So chat, on the, like, more about, like, D&D and just, I don't know, games in general. Did you know that, a lot of board games started as, like, practice for war? It started as a, like, oh, we need to train our generals, but we don't want to actually, like, go to war because, you know, that's pretty dangerous. That could be, like, not good and also politically have some issues. So they're like, what can we do to train our generals? Like, give them some experience without actual time in the field. And the solution they came up with was board games. because board games get you used to thinking, at least, you know, if specific board games, get you used to thinking critically and, you know, making decisions in, like, times of war and stuff. So a lot of the very first, you know, board game style stuff was just done entirely with the idea of, like, military might in mind. That was such a sentence. Military might in mind? Wow. It was, so the very earliest board games that people play, like board game kind of stuff, generally would deal with, like, large armies instead of having singular characters. So this actually does relate to D&D once we get to it. The very first board games had you play as, like, generals, people in charge of large groups of people. I did not take my potions. Hold on. We'll just do it right here. We're just not going to care about that. Water bottles. Excuse you. Excuse you, pardon. Excuse you, I'm kind of in the middle of something. So it's like no single player games, you just play, like, as a general in charge of this large group of people doing these things. And people are like, yeah, that's good. And that's how that went for a couple centuries, as far as I know. But then eventually people started being like, wouldn't it be so wild if we could, like, I don't know, not be just large armies and stuff? Here, I'll place this one sponge and then I will pick it up and take all of them out. People are like, yeah, what if we, instead of being generals, what if we were just, like, one person fighting? And it was like, what? Yeah, that worked decently well. And, you know, just over time people started being like, you know, this is actually fun. We want to, you know, play these things without, like, having to be preparation for war and being able to, like, be these single characters and stuff. And that's right about where D&D starts coming in. Here, I'm gonna drink some water because I just remembered that I have to stay hydrated. Okay, we got the liquid. But yeah, that's about where D&D starts coming in, because people are like, let's play with these single players and, like, give them character development and have these stories. Like, one general versus an entire army? Doesn't sound very fun, Bradley. Bradley, are you trying to imagine, like, worst case scenario kind of stuff? I'm not sure I understand the purpose of what you're going for here. Like, one person against the entire army, that, I don't see how that'll help us train for war, and in fact it seems like it won't be, you know, too much fun to play anyways, because you'll obviously just, like, die really fast. Like, listen, Bradley, you know I support you, but, man, you gotta think about this and take it seriously. Come on, Bradley. You're better than this. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Ripped Bradley. They just didn't understand his genius. They just didn't understand that Bradley was describing the future of games themselves. Oh gosh, I kind of sound like Yu-Gi-Oh! Just the history of games. Like, a long time ago, people used games as the method to, like, fight wars and stuff. But then, I know, exposition. Let's just pick that up and let's leave the furnace right here. Stop. Stop. People used games as a method of ending wars, determining the future of the people, etc., etc. And then one man said, hey, what if I played as, like, I don't know, an elf or something? What if instead of playing all these games to, like, determine the history of, like, the future of life, what if I was just an elf and I used a bow or something? You know, what if I did that? We skip school. Sai, do not skip school. Sai. Cyborg. Stay in school. Do not skip the school. In fact, stay inside of the school. I mean, you make your own decisions. You can be responsible and stuff, but just cyborg. Got him. What if it's just an elf or a dwarf or something? What? Can I be a dwarf? Oof. Just Bradley's like, what if I was just like an elf? And they're like, no, Jeffrey, Bradley, I don't think you're understanding the purpose of this. And he's like, oh. So I can be a dwarf then? Maybe. What if I was a human fighter? Huh? Would that satisfy? Would that be all right? Are we playing D&D? Not currently, but I don't know, are you asking if I want to play D&D? I'm a little confused of what you mean here, Sai. Here, I just need these. I just need a sponge fast. Let's just. Nah, that was not good. That's fine. Sorry, I just noticed that the furnace. I left the furnace burning pretty hot, and I wanted something to put in there, and this isn't the best strategy, but you know, you walk into a tavern. Oh gosh, should we play like should we do like a little hybrid D&D thing here in chat? All right, so seems that Maluk is DMing. So we walk into a tavern. All right, I would like to approach the tavern owner and request lodging for the night. I need somewhere to sleep probably. But I would like to offer my services in the kitchen instead of paying. Because I don't have money. I just have culinary skills. What languages do you speak? I speak Common. I'm gonna say, in the spirit of Bradley, I speak Elvish. And let's throw in Abyssal just for fun. So Common, Elvish, and Abyssal. Oh no, I get the feeling that none of those are going to be good languages for talking to the tavern owner. Okay, what have we got? Can I play? Yeah, sure. Anyone in chat who wants to play, just go ahead and join in, I guess. So I just need to deal with these guys real quick. The tavern keep speaks Common. Excellent. So how does... alright, so tavern owner speaks Common. That seems good for my quest to get a place to sleep for the night, I guess. Because, you know, I think I'd probably asked in Common. Hello, tavern keeper that speaks Common. I, who also speak Common, would appreciate if you would allow me access to services. Alright, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good run of it. She says, "You think you can cook for us, eh? Well, that'd be much appreciated. What can you cook?" Oh, so I'm actually on my way to culinary school right now. I happen to be particularly skilled in the traditional Elvish dishes, as well as some really nice, like, I did some studies with you know, a dwarf in the town, so I've got some classic like dwarf recipes memorized. Like what do you need? I can probably cook to most dietary restrictions, as long as I've got the ingredients for it, of course. Let's just... Yeah, clearing space. Oh, there goes my potions. That's fine. This is all right. I've got one more of these. All right. Whatever happens with these last 2 potions, that's probably going to be the end of it. All right. Elvish, how exotic. Our patrons usually like a mean dwarven dish, but if you can make them eat something fancy, well, I'll give you room for a week to see that. Ooh, okay, yeah. I can definitely do my best for that. May I go into the kitchen then? I guess I need to see what's on hand. I've got some spices that I can work with, but you know, we're gonna need a lot of the... I don't have a lot of the raw ingredients myself. If that's alright. I mean, if you would prefer Dwarvish, I could probably do my best to prepare both an assortment of Elvish and Dwarvish foods. Let me know if there's any, like, I don't know, specific dietary restrictions that we need to watch for. Sure, is that one with you? Gestures to Sai. Yes, this is my loyal and trusted companion. If you would like to be my loyal and trusted companion. If you'd rather, Sai, I'll let you take lead on that one. Whatever you want. Picking up the torches. Okay. Alright, let's... Alright, yeah, this'll work. Nice. I would like to, while we are waiting for Sai to figure out what he wants, I would like to enter the kitchen and start looking around for the ingredients that I need. For the elvish dishes, I'm looking for more vegetarian style ingredients because a lot of elven dishes don't use a lot of meat. Let's just block this little area off. Ooh, I'm half elf because half cyborg. Oh, cool, cool, cool. But oh, Sai, are we companions or are we just meeting? You see a man in the kitchen holding a cooking pot, and that appears to be filled with meat and little else. Okay, alright, so that's not looking too great for the elvish angle, but let's see what we can scrounge up. I would like to approach the man, and say, hello, my name is... Oh gosh, I didn't think of a name. My name is Phaedria, and I'll be helping you cook for tonight. I was wondering if you had any mushrooms in this fine establishment? We don't discriminate, the owner says. Get back there with the new chef. Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks, owner, for not discriminating and getting back there. What? Oh, oh. Is this the man speaking? Leroy, okay, Leroy yells at you. Listen, Leroy, I'm just trying to cook, dude. I'm not actually saying this, but Leroy, man, I'm just trying to cook to, you know, get lodging for the night. You're a fae who wants to eat fish? We don't have any fish, but we can get some. You know, fish would be great. I would prefer mushrooms if you have them. Like, maybe you have some for, like, seasoning or whatever. Really, really anything will work with that. I guess I could also send Sai's character out into like the forest to try to search for some mushrooms, but generally edible mushrooms are not easily found. Don't worry, we have a lot of room for fish. Okay, that's great. Yeah, that's awesome. I would like to take a look at the fish, but maybe I'll be sending my companion out for some extra supplies that we don't have. Dolores, I'm going to get some fish. You know what? That's fine. That's alright. Is there anything inside of here? No, there is not. That's fine. My name is not Dolores. The owner responds, defeatedly. I mean, it can be difficult to get people to remember your name properly, especially in a business such as innkeeping. He trots out of the room, still holding his cauldron of meat. Alright, well, I think we are going to need to talk to Leroy again eventually, because if I'm also going to be preparing some dwarven dishes, then it would be good to have the meat on hand. So we'll probably just have to talk to Leroy later. Sai, if you're still here and if I don't think it's been decided yet if we are traveling companions. If you are here and we are traveling companions, could you maybe just do a cursory glance outside, see if it could possibly be a place that we could find some mushrooms in? That'd be very helpful, thank you. I'm still, yeah, I know that you're a half-elf, but other than that, I'm not exactly sure what your character is doing. I'm going to need to find some way to navigate this area. That's fine. Oh, Leroy. Or to Leroy. I guess while we're waiting for both Saya and Leroy, I'd like to look around the kitchen to see if there's any more meat other than what was in the cauldron. Because I am going to need access to some of it. Watch as Leroy just carries all of the meat in his one cauldron. That feels like a Leroy thing to do. I could definitely see Leroy pulling that kind of stunt. You look around the kitchen, you see several kegs of beer, some carrots and potatoes. There doesn't appear to be any obvious meat. Alright, well Leroy took the meat. That's good to know. Leroy's got all the meat. Although potatoes and carrots is good. That's something I can work with for the elvish dishes. I'd like to take a closer look at the potatoes and carrots, see if they're in good condition for cooking, because I could probably make some sort of like main dish out of potatoes if necessary, and like a garnish side sort of thing with the carrots. Then again, if it's in this kitchen, I do want to make sure that they're, you know, fit for consumption before I commit to that. Not that I don't trust Leroy's, you know, kitchen skills. It's just, you know, I'd rather I know what I'm getting into. I don't know how to DM. Roll an investigation check. Ooh, let me pull a d20. There's my dice bag. Alright. One sec. Alright, that's a d12. Alright, d20. I've got it's a 9. I'm going to assume, so investigation is a wisdom check, right? I'm pretty sure investigation is a wisdom check. And considering that I am an oh gosh, wait, I never came up with like a class or anything. I'm gonna say that I'm an elvish friend. And so it says, oh, investigation, intelligence. Oh yeah, then being an elf will definitely help with that, because elves tend to have they tend to have more intelligence bonuses. All right, so with that in mind, 9. I'm gonna say I have probably, and I know I don't have any rolled stats, so we're gonna make that up too. I'm gonna say that that's gonna round out about a 12. 12, maybe an 11 if we're feeling like a +3 is too high on the end. But yeah, so probably like, you know, 11, 12 is the final roll. Your keen eye allows you to see pretty quickly that most of the potatoes are in good, not rotting condition. No, the carrots look pretty fresh, like they were delivered recently. Oh, that's good. That is good. Alright. With that in mind, I would like to start preparing, I'd like to start preparing a traditional elvish dish from my homeland that involves taking potatoes and then, like, I don't know, roasting them until they break, and listen, I don't know elvish foods. Taking potatoes, probably roasting them a little bit, maybe with a bit of a garnish, like maybe some oil or butter or something. And I'd like to start making a little, like, side thing with the carrots, like a cooked carrots kind of deal. All right. Is cooking a skill? I think that maybe... Ooh, cooking isn't like a skill check sort of skill, but I'm pretty sure there are rules about cooking in D&D. Okay, I'll reroll to see how it turns out. Alright. Let's see. I mean, it could just be like a basic, I don't know, something. Roll a deception check. Can I convince these people that my food is good? It is a lie, but can I convince them? With that in mind, though, my potions have run out at this point. So I'm probably going to head up to the surface, and then probably that's going to be it for today. Made some good progress on this, though. Like, look at that. Look at that. That is nice. Oh man, this whole area is really coming along nicely. Whee! Slowly making my way forward. Alright, let's get out of here. Making our way back to the island over here, because that seems like a good spot to be. Yeah, good progress today, though. Good progress. Alright, well, I'm probably just gonna end things right here. I should drop some things out of my inventory, though. Gonna drop some things off, pull off the armor, and we're gonna go for a little farewell. Let's, I had another water breathing here, but no night vision, and night vision is the one that I really wanted, so either way, I've made enough space for my armor to go in. For the sake of brevity, let's just say you make the dish well. Awesome. I'm so glad that I could make the food. That's good. Alright, well, this is gonna be goodbye for today. I hope you all had a lovely time. A cloaked figure walks through the door and asks Luna for whatever is available. And that's where we'll end here for today, for that too. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, thanks for coming by. I hope everyone had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow, 1 PM Eastern time. That's my usual Monday through Saturday time. I've been liking clearing out the ocean monument, so that's probably what we'll be doing tomorrow then. Yep. Bye, Sai. Bye, Mr. Malouk. See you guys. Hope you have a lovely time. Thanks for popping in and interacting in chat and telling stories and stuff. It's been great. Anyways, I'm just gonna have you guys go off and be good people today. Yep. Bye. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and end there. Bye.